guys. We love our happy hour show. It happens each and every day from 4 to 6, where we're live for you guys for 2 hours to play some awesome games with you.
Oh, yeah, and our standings sit like this. In 10th place, we got a three-way tie between Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, and Jay Surma over at Grumpy's Bar and Grill in Roseville. They all have 10,000 points. With 11,000 points, we have a three-way tie in 7th place between Dustball 75 at Charlie's Sports Bar and Grill, Tesla at Friends Bar and Restaurant, and Kirby over at American Legion Fridley. 6th place is Lucky Ride over at South Street Saloon with 12,000 points. 5th place is Chica over at Willie McCoy's of Andover with 13,000 points. With 15,000 points in 4th place, we got Billany over at VFW Blaine. 3rd place is O Lars over at Onamia Vets Club with 17,000 points. Now with 20,000 points in 2nd place, we got Brother Nate over at Carboni's Pizza Sports Bar, Burnsville. And then number 1 player, it's Funk over at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards with 38,000 points.
Absolutely. Well, on the location side of things, in 10th place, we got Dugout Bar and Grill in Bethel with 16,000 points. 8th place, we have a tie between Barrel House Bar and Cafe in Coon Rapids and Willie McCoy's of Andover, both with 17,000. With 19,000 points in 7th place, it's Carboni's Pizza.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the first game of the Happy Hour broadcast. It's going to be Lucky for Bingo in just about 20 seconds. So definitely get enrolled and try and get a chance at some money. We got over $30,000 in total prizes on the line for this next game. But of course, I am one of your co-hosts, John, and this is the other co-host,
Will.
That's right, and we are live right now on Pilot TV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and on the Twitch app too. Our channel name on both of those places is MegaSota, so be sure to check us out on all of those streaming platforms. Leave a comment, do whatever you got to do. But we are getting into this very first game, and we actually have a chance at the Mega Jackpot. 3 balls. We're going to have to do perfectly. Panchy. Come on, Panchy. Can do it. Nope. Moving on to the major, but we got a nice run up at it. We have to be perfect now. No, moving past it, but we got a lot of players 2 balls away, so we can make a real push at this mini jackpot. Let's take a look. No, not going to get a chance at this one either this round, but it's okay. Every single one of those jackpots that we missed out on will be moving on to the second chance of Lucky for Bingo happening at 6 p.m. after all 23 games of Skull Bingo happen. So definitely keep that in mind. We got all that money transferring over to 6 p.m. But we do have Woody's and JLH both in the lead, only 1 ball away, $5 on that must go. But we have been sending out a lot of new Pilot TVs to a lot of new locations, and we just actually have a brand new list. We're gonna give them a huge shout out. So definitely go ahead with that.
Oh yeah, we just got those shiny new Pilot TVs installed over at Poots Tavern, Mikado Bar, Fast Eddie's, Katie's Place, the Bar Goodview, Corner Bar and Grill Winstead, Kegs Bar, Uptown Bar Waverly, Red Vest, as well as Billy's Rockford. So congratulations to all those locations getting those shiny new Pilot TVs. But we got a winner. It's Daisy over at Jack and Jim's. And we got 5, 9, 66, and 64 for our 4 lucky numbers. So make sure you guys are paying attention to especially games number 5 and 9, because you guys might get a little more lucky than usual.
Yeah, 100%. But of course, only about 3 minutes left to get into this very first game of Skull Bingo. Let's take a look at some of the prizes we can look forward to, because we got the line prize starting things off at $257 and 10 balls or less to win. That large frame jackpot is starting things off at $4,132 and 43 balls or less. And you can see what the jackpot's starting at right here, over $14,989. So definitely some nice stuff going into this game. Try and get a chance at it. Only about 2.5 minutes left to get into it. But of course, we do have some jackpot winners from yesterday to get into. We're now 22 jackpots for the rolling week and 171 jackpots for season 12. But starting off the weekend on Friday, it was T-Bone over at B&L Bar winning $1,453. Nice job to T-Bone. Up next, it was Squigs over at VFW Brooklyn Park winning $642. Nice job to Squigs. Barb K up next over at VFW Brooklyn Park won $759. Nice job to Barb. Easy E without the Z, just so you know, over at White Bear Bar took home $646. Nice job to Easy E. Mad Dog over at Boudreaux's Bar 2 actually took home the last jackpot of the day, over $18,370. Nice job to Mad Dog. Actually was the biggest jackpot of this past weekend. But I'll let you take away Saturday and Sunday, the true part of the weekend.
Oh, yeah. Starting off that, real weekend, we had Ray over at American Legion Malacca taking home $3,098. Definitely a good way to start off that Saturday. Next up was Forget You D over at La Liquor, taking home $1,685. And next up in the very last jackpot that went out on our Saturday went out to KMP over at the Woodshed LaPorte, taking home $1,017, making that entire Saturday full of over $1,000 jackpots. Definitely some awesome stuff. But going on to the very next day was our Sunday, which started off with Why Not Me 1 over at the Broadway Bar in Pizza Rochester, taking home $1,655. And then we had John Funk Jim over at Lookout Bar and Grill, taking home $4,413. And ending off our Sunday and our weekend in general was G-Force, everyone's favorite hamsters, over at Moonlight Bar, taking home $2,630. And they were actually guinea pigs, which was a big thing, that part of the movie.
Yes, very true. Good job to all of those players or guinea pigs from yesterday. Definitely some good stuff going on from this past weekend. Well, we do have the Monday jackpots to look at as well. And starting it off from yesterday was Jim Rocks over at Sunshine Depot, winning over $1,155. Nice job to Jim Rocks. And then ending off the weekend of jackpots, it was Hez over at Saks with $699 getting to their pocket. Nice job to Hez and, of course, Jim Rocks too. All of you guys winning some nice money. But we do have a lot of other places you can win money, including our eTab games. We got a lot of awesome ones, including the newest one we just released. It's called Lots of Loons, and it is a lot of fun. You can check out the Loons bonus round and try and win some of the biggest prizes we got brewing up in there. It's definitely a lot of fun. Check it out. Let us know what you think about it. But we do have the prizes rolling around on this game. We got the line prize set at $320. And 10 balls or less to win. That large frame is at $4,191 in 43 balls or less to win. And the coverall jackpot is just over 15 grand, of course, in 50 balls or less to win. But we do have some awesome stuff going on our Facebook. We post a lot of updates on there. But before we go further, we do have Andy's over at Blue Line Sports Bar. Yep, Blue Line Sports Bar. And then we got The Rock over at Harbor in Garrison, both of them splitting up the line prize of $10. Nice job to you guys. But of course, you can find us on Facebook. Just search up Pilot Games and you will see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and a lot more than that too. You can also click the website link on our Facebook to see our link tree. It has links to bar locations, other social media pages like Instagram and Twitter, and a lot more than that too. So definitely check us out on there. If you can't find exactly the information you're looking for, don't be afraid to message us. We'll be more than happy to help you out with whatever you got going on. But of course, we have a lot of stuff going on all throughout the week of Pilot Games, and we got a whole lot of bingo to throw at you guys too. And I'll let you start it off with what we got going on.
Oh, yeah. We start off each of our bingo days at 12 o'clock for you guys. Starting off with that Twins Bingo 25-cent cards. And those go from 12 all the way till 1 o'clock. And no matter what that jackpot is at, you guys can take that home in 52 balls or less. I'm not quite sure if it did go out today because usually someone's bragging, but not too sure. But no matter what, you guys can always take that home in 52 balls or less. But right after that, going from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock, we've got our Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards. That's definitely one you guys want to look out for. That miner clicks up very quickly. It starts off at a 52 ball count, and every $50 it clicks up 4 balls, meaning it goes out super quickly. Definitely something you guys want to check out from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock.
100%. But we do have Drumski over at Underground Bar and Grill taking away the large frame. Nice job to you, Drumski, and good job, or not good job, but good news for all the old players that did not play today during 12 to 1 for the Twins Bingo. That jackpot will be moving on over into tomorrow's games. But we are playing the happy hour broadcast right as we speak with some Skull Bingo $1 cards. And of course, we'll be playing this until 6 p.m., so definitely stay tuned and try and get some more chances at this coverall jackpot and, of course, the large frame too. But we do have Space Dust over at Ultimate Sports Bar and Grill taking away the coverall must go of $25. But of course, that means the line, large frame, and coverall will all be moving into the next game bigger and better than before. And of course, after all these games, the rest of Skull Bingo, we got the extra game of Lucky 4 Bingo to get into right at 6 p.m. In that game, we'll be getting a chance at over $30,000 once again because we didn't get any of those jackpots out during the first game. But right after this, from about 6 to 6:40, we're going to be playing some Skull Bingo cards again, so getting some more chances at whatever we got left after we play Happy Hour. But right at 6:40, though, a certain PGL specialty night is awaiting us.
Oh, yeah, and that is MegaSota game night. It's everyone's favorite PGL night, and that starts off at 6:40 for you guys every single Tuesday. Typically, it's Tony and Nikki taking the helm when you guys through all this PGL action. But tonight, it's going to be taken over by me and Ian. So, we just decided to have a little bit more fun, try and give out a little bit more extra jackpots tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So after all this PGL action that we have going on, there's a Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale. We're at the tail end of the night. You guys can take home $29,457 in 54 balls or less. Definitely something you guys want to check out with our MegaSota game night tonight.
100%. But, of course, tomorrow night, we got another PGL specialty night. It's our TwinsWinsDay. Goes from 7 to 9 like it does every single Wednesday. Got a lot of awesome PGL games planned for you guys during that time, including a lot of high and low tournament games, and those are always a lot of fun. It's where the biggest loser wins the same prize as the biggest winner. It makes for some interesting gameplay. But, of course, after all those PGL specialty nights, every single day brings us some new national days, and we're about to get into them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 national days going on for us today. But starting it off is on a little bit more of a serious note. It's more of a remembrance type of day. It's Black Ribbon Day. And if you don't know what this day is, it is the European Day of Remembrance for victims of Stalinism and Nazism. Remembers victims of totalitarian regimes. These include Stalinist, communist, Nazi, and fascist regimes. The day is also known as Black Ribbon Day. So it's a day of remembrance and just kind of, just remembering that this type of day is important just to educate yourself about and just to, remember the atrocities that happened.
Yeah, and try and remember what we can do to keep something like that from happening again and everything like that. Yeah.
So definitely a good day, Black Ribbon Day. Definitely very important to just remember. But of course, moving on to a little bit more, kind of funny of a subject, I guess. We have a food-oriented National Day up next. But before we get into it, we do have the prizes awaiting us on this game. We got the line prize actually going out to Willissa over at Willard's Bar of Bacchus, taking it away. And then we got the large frame still sticking around over $4,200 and 43 balls or less to win. And that coverall jackpot is over $15,000 in 50 balls or less to win. But of course, our next National Day, it is a little bit of a foodie one.
Oh yeah, this one is National Cuban Sandwich Day. On August 23rd, celebrate a sandwich that originated in Cuba but grew up in Florida. The National Cuban Sandwich Day is a tribute to flavor found in a toasted pressed sandwich. And yeah, Cuban sandwiches, you really have to love them.
Yeah, no, they're pretty good. They're pretty simple. I like them.
Yeah.
I've had them quite a few times, but I always find myself going back to just the Italian sandwich at any sub place.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Like meatball subs also.
Oh yeah.
Always top tier.
Yeah, I like homemade meatball subs to be honest. Yeah. Homemade meatball subs have always been the best to me. I feel like it's too inconsistent outside of the home to be honest.
I'm not a big fan of having cold meatball subs either.
No,
it's
or
just
kind of sloppy when there's too much sauce on them or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
or the meat. I kind of like cutting my meatballs in half too.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it easier to put on the sandwich. And I feel like you put more on.
No, I agree. I agree. I definitely agree. I think homemade meatball sandwiches are definitely the way to go. I definitely would not get one from Subway, to be honest.
Oh no, probably not.
No.
And do you think does Subway even have an option for something like a Cuban sandwich?
I feel like they've probably done seasonal. Cuban sandwich. They probably had it once. But we do have a winner. We got Ali over at Nisswa Legion taking away the large frame prize of $18. Nice job to you, Ali. I don't know. Look it up, to be honest. I'm kind of interested in what it would look like.
Because I don't know if I'd trust it. It's it's like going to McDonald's for the McRib.
Yeah, literally. Getting a mixed spaghetti from McDonald's. Can't believe that was a real thing.
Wait, is it?
Yeah, no, they used to have mixed spaghetti.
Does Subway have Cuban sandwiches? Cubano starts with pulled pork and black forest ham. Yep, layered with Swiss cheese, pickles, and mustard.
A little different.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I remember. Have you seen the movie Chef?
Yeah.
That one
yeah.
was big on the Cubanos and all that. Yeah.
We do have a winner. We got Ali over at Niswa Legion and Bull over at Corner Bar Goodhue, as well as Andy's over at Blue Line Sports Bar. All of them splitting up the coverall prize. Nice job to you three and the rest of the winners on that game. But yeah, Chef was the one with that one actor dude, and I forget his name every time.
He's Happy Hogan.
He's Happy, and he has a cooking show on Netflix where he kind of goes around.
Oh
and
yeah,
it was
isn't it
inspired
called
by
like
the
Chef?
movie. Yeah, it was inspired by the movie.
Yeah. Oh, John Favreau.
Yeah, I like him. I like him,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Isn't he also like a big like director in the MCU as well?
Um,
I feel like he is.
I think he is. Yeah, it's either him or another dude.
Oh,
that's
no,
like
he,
with his last name.
He directs a lot of the Star Wars, like the Mandalorian and all that too. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a pretty good dude. He's good at what he does. I mean.
Yeah.
I've never really seen anything with him in it that I didn't like his role.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And he also made me really want a Cubano at that point because the one that he made looked really good.
Yeah, I
on
think
that
I only watched it
restaurant.
once in school.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I think it was an extra movie we watched in school one time.
That was an awesome one to be able to watch in
Yeah.
school. They had us watch like I remember I think like the worst like movie that they had us like watch for like, you know, it's kind of odd we're watching it in a school was maybe like The Patriot.
Oh yeah,
With,
I
like,
watched
they
that
did
one in school
nothing
too.
for about it either. It was
No,
just happening.
I feel like I don't really remember any important historical event that happens in The Patriot outside of like the battles that they have.
Other than like Heath Ledger catching the Yeah.
Yep. No, it was like that's such a funny history movie to show
Yeah.
in school. It's like it's not really educational.
Oh
like-
no, I had a teacher show us A Knight's Tale.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
That was
that's
awesome.
great though. It's like showing the Romeo and Juliet with
Oh.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
It was the same teacher and she also did that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That actually though, like apparently it's like almost the exact same like thing. Like
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
but
follows
it was
very
just she was
closely.
just like, oh yeah, there's just so much like little things that they change. It's like that I don't know, maybe the fact that their swords are like 1911s.
Yep. No, that's funny to me. When basically like it sounds like they're about to whip out a sword and then just
Yeah.
point a gun at somebody.
Oh
I'm like,
yeah.
oh,
And
okay.
it kinda, doesn't it make even like the sheath a sound
yeah,
too? Like
yeah,
the
no, yeah, it does. It does. I've
and they
only
even
s-
say and I pull thy sword or something. It's like
Yeah.
oh.
it sounds like they're quoting like verses to each other whenever
I
they
know.
speak. It's awesome.
It really makes it sound like Romeo and Juliet rap almost.
Yep.
Like-
Yep. I only saw the first like 30 minutes of it. I never finished it.
Yeah, that English teacher that I had that showed those two movies was really top tier.
Yeah, that's
it made,
really funny.
It made English class great.
Yeah, the chef thing, we only watched that because like I think it might have even been like a leadership class where like it was just a random movie
Yeah.
and it was somewhat new in the past couple years.
Okay.
So we just watched it because like she had it on DVD.
Interesting.
Yeah. But we do have a winner. It is none other than Sitka over at Big Winnie Bar, taking away the Lion Prize. Nice job to you, taking that must go of $12. But of course, happy National Cuban Sandwich Day, everybody. Definitely a good one to celebrate. I would totally eat a Cuban sandwich right about now.
Oh yeah.
But of course, up next, we got National Sponge Cake Day. And this one is definitely a good one to celebrate. You can enjoy National Sponge Cake Day with the quintessential classic of the cake world. This airy queen of teas is the guest of honor, but we get the pleasure of tasting. Yeah?
Interesting. I've never heard of that nickname before.
Quintessential queen of tea?
What did it say? Yeah.
Or
Is
it
that
was
what
like-
it is? Oh, okay.
Oh, classic. The
airy-
airy queen of teas. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's such like a... You just
It's just
eat
like a
it with
very
tea.
like yeah okay
Yeah,
very like
it's like a tea cake kind of thing.
very different from a coffee cake I guess.
I guess so.
Hmm.
But sponge cake is kind of like the happy medium between like angel food cake and pound cake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and it's I can respect it for that, and I feel like it's a lot more versatile because of that.
It really is because I feel
Yeah.
like you can definitely put a lot more like frostings and have it in more scenarios than
Mhm,
like a pound cake. Also, those things do actually kind of sit a little heavy sometimes.
They're good though.
I know,
Like-
but like but pound cakes
lemon
like
pound cake.
yeah, you know when you eat like a bread product sometimes and it just like it really does just like take your breath away for a second
Yeah.
there.
Banana bread.
Oh, banana bread really does because
Yeah,
it feels like
because-
I'm inhaling it.
Because you're not only stuffing yourself with carbs, but just like a whole banana.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're literally eating like half of a banana because.
And
like,
it doesn't
with
help that when
bread.
I'm eating banana bread, I'm doing everything short of like
Oh.
unhinging my jaw. to
Yeah,
eat it.
literally, I'm just stuffing it in my mouth. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I'm going like
Yeah.
whole loaf. Yeah.
100%. But of course, we do
Ooh.
have Nancy over at American Legion Eagle Lake taking away the large frame and the coverall at the same time. Nice job to Nancy. But we were looking up stuff about National Sponge Cake Day, and let's see. So actually, the difference between a sponge cake and an angel food cake, the reason that their like textures are so different, is because they actually just they take the yolk out in angel food cake, so they only use egg whites to make it.
That makes sense.
And it makes that much of a difference with the texture and stuff. It's pretty funny.
Do they do they whip the egg whites first into like stiff peaks or something, or
no? They just use it with egg whites and take up the yolk. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's pretty awesome stuff. But sponge cake. Let's take a look.
That's crazy that such a little thing changes how like different the cakes are.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. It's pretty funny.
I wouldn't have thought that it would have been something so simple like that. I thought it would have been like maybe an extra ingredient as well.
Yeah, like adding like baking soda or
like
something
maybe more
weird
oil
like
or
that.
something. Yeah.
Let's take a look though. So actually, we were talking about like different dishes you can make a sponge cake earlier, and this is like probably the most notable one that I like. Whipped cream with like fruit spread and stuff like that.
With a little bit of powdered sugar on top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's definitely a top tier way to have that. Oh, with a little bit of
100%.
strawberries on top too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like strawberry and blueberry is normally how I see it. It's a very cheap like snack to make, so I've seen a lot at like big events like this type of thing.
And especially like Great Value has like that berry medley.
Yep.
So you can just like raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, and then it's done. Look at that.
Exactly.
Even though strawberries aren't berries.
Oh yeah. I definitely. Have you ever had a lemon blackberry pound cake?
No, but that sounds absolutely delicious.
I've had it a couple times.
Does it have like a blackberry glaze with it too, or something? Or
I just remember it being like purple with like little lemon bit in it. You know what I mean?
Where would you get that?
I don't remember. I remember it very like very vividly though. I've had it a couple times.
Is
And
it
like
at any of the bakeries in town?
I don't know. I have
If
no
it
idea.
was, I might be going somewhere.
Let me
after
see if I
here.
got it at.
You say it was a pound cake?
Yeah, let me look at Meyer. Because they might have been in their like baking section or something.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Lemon blackberry. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks yummy.
Oh, this one does have like a little glaze on it. It looks like. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, the one I had was like purple. Like it was like kind of like a normal like a little loaf like that, but like it was like purple.
It was like straight like purple.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
And like I don't know if it had blackberry chunks in it. To be honest,
Maybe
it might
it was
have
like
just
the
been like
blackberry was part of the actual like dough.
yeah, exactly. It was
Okay.
more like that, and then it had like little like lemon, like those little like you bite into like a lemon muffin and it has those little lemon bits in it.
Yeah.
Kind of like it was like that, those lemon bits, and it was really yummy.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. Is that one of those Jello like cake things?
I think this was just in a bundt cake kind of pan originally, and then they glazed it with a bunch of stuff. That's what I'm guessing the ridges are.
Yeah.
'Cause it kind of looks like the same thing as this dealio. That looks really good though.
Oh, that
Any
one
kind
looks good without the glaze. The glaze kind of gave me a little gross, like Christmas food, like what I'm saying.
It looks a little bit more like fruitcake.
Yeah, fruitcake. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Would you be? I actually just saw in like the first Spider-Man movie when Harry Osborn gives they like go to like their apartment.
Yeah.
And he brings like a billionaire, and he brings a fruitcake to Thanksgiving.
This is the worst. Dude.
I would have been really upset.
I'm like kicking him
I was
out.
like, you're buying the turkey if you make millions.
Yeah,
you left that on
exactly.
Aunt May.
I'm go get a turkey from Nepal or something, dude.
I know. Like, you left that
come
on Aunt May
like,
and Peter Parker, who are like the brokest people you
exactly.
know.
I want like someone to have like climbed a couple mountains for this turkey.
Oh
type of
yeah,
thing,
like
what I'm
you
saying?
better like get Himalayan sea salt from like the Himalayan mountains.
Exactly.
I want you like actually going there yourself.
For real. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. But of course, we do have a winner on the line prize. It is none other than Bull over at Corner Bar in Goodhue taking away that $15 must-go prize. We do have a player one ball away from the large frame. It's the Owl over at Coaches. So hopefully they can take away the large frame and move on to the coverall and take it away very quickly. We got Dave joining him, though, so it'll be a race to see who can get it. But of course, happy National Sponge Cake Day, everybody. Definitely a good one to celebrate. But up next, we have a little bit more of a loose, kind of a free-form National Day.
Oh yeah, we definitely like these ones. This one is National Ride the Wind Day. Before we get more into this, we have a couple winners with Les S over at Frigger's Bar, and then Dave over at Eagles Albert Lay. They'll be splitting up that $24 large frame prize. Good job to both of those players. but we were just talking about National Ride the Wind Day. And it's about enjoying the last days of summer in the warm breezes on August 23rd as you celebrate this annual National Ride the Wind Day.
Awesome. But we do have Supergirl over at the V by HH taking away the coverall of $36. Nice job to Supergirl and the rest of the winners on this game. And, yeah, this one is just kind of wherever the wind takes me kind of thing.
Yeah.
And just kind of let your day play out without really planning anything and just kind of go along with the flow.
Oh, yeah. I feel like the last month of summer really is just about, like, kind of like getting ready and just kind of maybe getting a little ready for fall.
Just letting things settle a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of like, okay, I'm going to play them how the cards land.
Yeah. Maybe see if, like, you know, usually, like, I'll try and get, like another boat day in or something like that. Maybe go fishing or something like that.
Yeah, literally ride the wind.
Yeah, literally ride the wind.
Yes.
Yeah, go fly a kite.
That's right. That's right. Happy National Ride the Wind Day, everybody. Definitely find a way to celebrate this one. It's a pretty, I don't know, like you can interpret it a lot of ways. So
it's like
you can
maybe
find some way.
Yeah, finish off the rest of summer by finishing off everything Phineas and Ferb do in their song.
True.
Yeah.
True. It's a lot of different things. Yeah, no, you could definitely do all those things, I feel like, in this last, 100 days.
Yeah.
Not even 100 days that we have
if there was
left.
100 days left of summer still, that'd be pretty enjoyable.
That would be pretty awesome. Imagine if, we were just screw it, 100 days
Summer
just
2.
added to the year.
Why
we
don't
just
we-
designated as summer.
Why don't we just get summer 2?
I don't know. If summer's so good, why isn't there a summer 2? But of course, we only got about 30 seconds left to get into this next game. So definitely getting rolled. We got about 15 grand on that jackpot just sitting there, 50 balls or less to win. We got on the rest of the jackpots, pretty nice totals too. So definitely check those out when you get in there. Try and get at them. The large frame is available in 43 balls or less to win, and the line is available in 10 balls or less to win. But we do have a little bit of unfortunate Twins news to get into, as has been the norm recently. They're 62 and 58 on the season, and the Twins All-Star center fielder Byron Buxton exited early with hip trouble, and the Texas Rangers beat Minnesota 2-1 Monday night as Adolis Garcia homered and Corey Seager singled home the go-ahead run in the 6th inning. So yeah, unfortunate news. The Rangers kind of swept the floor with us. They got us 3-1 total from the series. So not too great. And the games we lost were pretty bad.
Yeah.
The one game we won was not even great. So it's a lot of meh from this past weekend from the Twins. Not the greatest stuff going on with them, but
We're going from one hard series to the next.
yeah, we're facing the Astros up next, and they're one of the better teams in the MLB right now, but we've been playing pretty decent against them this season, to be honest.
I think we should look into the Astros again. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
For real. Now, really take a look at those trash cans they got in there.
Yeah, at the cameras.
That's right. But we do have a winner. We got Sitka over at Big Winnie Bar taking away the jackpot on that line prize. Nice job to you, Sitka. $593. Not too shabby to start off the round with. But hopefully we can get out this large frame jackpot too and just make it like a triple jackpot game. Why not? All of them out at the same time. That's what I'd like to see. But yeah, other than that, not a whole lot going on with the Twins.
Man.
But, let's take a look. Just make sure there's no breaking news that we're missing out on. Oh no, Rocco Baldelli raises alarm over Byron Buxton's health.
Oh, with that hip
Byron
thing that
Buxton has been playing through more issues than the public is aware of, according to Rocco Baldelli. Oh my gosh.
Do you think this hip injury was kind of just the probably it kind of added to the pain he was already kind of trying to play through?
Probably, yeah.
So now he's probably just gonna have to sit out for hip and then whatever else.
Yeah. So he's been dealing with a hip issue that we weren't aware of. Let's see. Buxton grimaced in pain after fouling off a pitch in the 5th inning of Minnesota's 2-1 loss to the Texas Rangers on Monday night. He stayed in the game only to be removed later with a hip injury that Baldelli says Buxton has been dealing with in secret. He says, so this is a quote from Rocco Baldelli. I'm not sure exactly when he tweaked his hip, but he had a few things go on today where you could tell he was really feeling it. He said this after the Twins' 3rd straight loss coming from the Rangers. And he continued to, he said, we know over the last few days he's been in a spot where he's been on the verge of not being able to go out there, not being able to swing and run and do such things, but he's continued to post up and he's continued to go out there and play. I don't know what percentage he's at, but it's not at a high percentage of what he can normally do physically. So, yeah, that is not a good message to have from the general manager. But, hey, we'll have to take a look at what else they're saying. But we do have a couple winners to get into, starting it off with Sitka over at Big Winnie Bar, taking the large frame, splitting it with Jack over at Big Winnie Bar as well, I think. Jack is playing over at Eagles Awatana. But Brittany is playing over at Lookout Bar and Grill and took out the coverall all to herself. Nice job to Brittany and the rest of the winners on this game. So, yeah, not looking great for Byron Buxton, unfortunately. But apparently it's been well publicized that Buxton has been playing through a knee issue most of the season after making a catch against the center field wall at Target Field in April. I remember that. On August 2nd, the Twins announced that he was dealing with more discomfort in the knee, but the hip issue is news to the outside world. Baldelli said in his post-game interview he couldn't get through what happened out there. We call it hip soreness. I don't know what it is. He's going to have an MRI. He's doing it right now. Buxton has been fighting the hip issue for a good part of the season, according to Baldelli. Continuing to quote Rocco Baldelli, this is stuff he deals with all the time. The guy is a warrior. The guy goes out there and plays through things that are unimaginable for many, both other players and the people watching. What he's done through this point in the year is pretty amazing with the physical difficulties that he's had. Baldelli also said Buxton will likely miss Tuesday's game and that it could be more than a day-to-day issue. Most of what he's dealt with we haven't talked about. All that said, we're going to wait until we find out more before I can say any more, Baldelli said. Oh, interesting.
That's kind of scary. I'm hoping the knee injury isn't on like the same side, side as his hip.
Yeah, no, that would definitely suck.
Although it would make sense, but
yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's not the greatest news for Byron Buxton or for Twins fans at all. So yeah, interesting stuff going on there. Hopefully, he's able to bounce back a little bit better. But yeah. Really interesting stuff. Even looks like Sports Illustrated even posted a little something about it. Just saying, is health to blame for Byron Buxton's extreme slumps? Yeah, no, it's really crazy. He started the season hot with 20 hits in his first 69 at-bats. And then he started slumping a little bit during that month. Yeah, he has kind of been a little bit of a roller coaster.
Yeah.
This season, just kind of performing at the all-star level we know him to be, and then kind of having trouble throughout the season. That was kind of confusing. Obviously, it has something to do with those injuries, though, so definitely a little unfortunate, but we'll just have to continue to trudge on in this season. Hopefully, it's not another disappointing season like the last one was. But we do have a winner. It's Andy's over at Blue Line Sports Bar and Grill, taking it away. Nice job to Andy's. That was actually a jackpot right there.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was
56
right on.
bucks. Yeah, that's insane. Nice job to Andy's. It's 2 in a row right there. That's pretty awesome. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, I didn't even notice at first. I was like, oh, wait, that is $56. That is definitely not a must-go prize.
No, definitely not. Good job, Andy's.
Yeah, nice job to Andy's.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. 2 in a row.
Yeah, 100%. Nice job, you guys. But, of course, we do have that next game tonight against the Astros at 7:10 p.m. So tune in for that one. Hopefully we can turn our luck around, and hopefully Byron Buxton makes it back to the field as soon as possible. And, hopefully he just gets better as soon as possible, too. I mean, I think at this point he should just sit out as long as he needs to and really, fix what's going on. You know what I mean? I think not only, for his baseball career, but even after he gets out of baseball.
Oh, yeah, because, this is going to be something that's going to be lasting a lifetime.
Yeah.
Especially this is, probably potential surgery for all we know.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's just one of those things where it's like, you don't want to play on something like that and, risk having hip trouble for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
It's not fun at all. Or even knee trouble. Honestly, knee trouble is kind of the bigger thing because knees are very easily messed up. So.
I was gonna say knees don't really go back to how they're used to once they're messed up.
No, exactly. So hopefully he's all right. Hopefully he ends up being okay. But of course, you guys know we have teamed up with the Minnesota Twins. You can play the ETAB game Twins Win today wherever Pilot games are played. So definitely try it out. Let us know what you think. We love hearing your feedback about all of our games, even our classic ones like Twins Win. But of course, we do have balls continuing to drop on this game. We just moved past the coverall jackpot. We got $14 on the large frame and $22 on the coverall. We got players 2 balls away, all racing to try and get these prizes. But we do have a little bit of twiking zone to get into, and it's some pretty good stuff. These are the standings that you guys earn points for when you're playing Twins Bingo every day from 12 to 1 p.m. But we do have a couple winners on these prizes.
Yeah, we got Andy over at Blue Line Sports Bar and Vinny over at Municipal Liquor Store Akeley, as well as Plater over at Mama G's, and Andy over at Blue Line Sports. They'll be splitting up that $14 large frame prize. And then we got Plater over at Mama G's, taking home that $22 coverall all to themselves. Good job to all of our players in that game of Skull Bingo.
Awesome stuff. But of course, we got these players to get into for Twins Bingo, the standings, and I'll let you take them away. They're looking pretty crazy.
Oh, yeah, starting us off in 10th place. Previously in 9th, we have T-Bone over at Poppers with 40,000 points. In 9th place, previously in 10th, pushing T-Bone back, we have Juicy Loser over at VFW Columbia Heights with 42,000 points. In 8th place, holding on to that spot, it's Tez over at Poppers with 58,000 points. With 79,000 points in 7th place, we have Red over at American Legion Fridley. In 6th place, we have Caribou over at Cooper's Restaurant with 87,000 points. In 5th place, kicking off that 100,000 point club, we have Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 103,000 points. In 4th place, we have Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 111,000 points. In 3rd place, with 117,000 points, we have Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine. With 129,000 points in 2nd place, we have Sinbob over at Bedrock. And in 1st place, holding on to that spot, is Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 134,000 points. Definitely some awesome stuff there. Good job to all of our players in the top 10 of those Twiking Zone standings.
100%. Nice job to you guys getting into the top 10. It's definitely some awesome stuff. But we do have some location standings to get into. Starting it off in 10th place, it is Floppy Crappy over at Pokegama Township. They got 50,000 points on the season. 9th place, we got Cooper's Restaurant in Egan with 52,000 points. 8th place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 79,000 points. In 7th place, we got Miniger Sports Home on the Crescent with 86,000 points. 6th place is Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 100,000 points. 5th place is VFW Blaine with 141,000 points. 4th place is Poppers in Virginia with 160,000 points. 3rd place is Corky's Bar in South Haven with 216,000 points. 2nd place is American Legion Fridley with 259,000 points. And 1st place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 350,000 points. But we do have prizes rolling around on this game. We got the line set at $62. We got the large frame at $4,484 and 43 balls or less to win. And we got the coverall jackpot over $15,000 and 50 balls or less to win. So all of these prizes looking pretty nice on this game. So we are going to be moving into a little bit of ETAB stuff to talk about. Because we have over 50 different charitable ETAB games that you guys can play. Play them anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All of these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. And of course, awesome bonus and free play rounds on top of all that. So definitely check them out. Let us know what you think. We love hearing back about how you guys feel about the games. Right now, we're listening to the ETAB game Roaring 20s. It's a little bit of a time travel themed ETAB game. It's pretty cool. Definitely check it out and let us know what you think. But we do have Player over at Mama G's taking away the line prize. Nice job to you, Player. But we still have the jackpot on both the coverall and the large frame to get after. So definitely try and get after them, get your bingo faces on. But we do have a little bit of music history to get into, and we got some interesting stuff to start us off.
Oh, yeah, starting us off in 1974, we have John Lennon claims to see a UFO from his New York apartment. He describes it as an archetypal flying saucer surrounded by lights with a red one on top. In his next album, Walls and Bridges, he includes this note in the booklet. On the 23rd of August, 1974, at 9 o'clock, I saw a UFO. Signed, JL.
Yeah.
That's definitely a really funny one, and honestly, I kind of believe him.
Yeah, no, it's funny. Whatchamacallit, he actually claims that he was sober at the time. He claims that he was not under the influence of everything. And actually, he called the city or the cops about it, and he reported it as an incident. And other people had reported it too. So it was
Interesting.
actually, yeah, so there was some, and he tried to take a picture of it with 2 different cameras, he said, and it didn't show up on the camera.
It was the SR-71 Blackbird.
Yeah, literally,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
for real. Yeah, no, it's funny, but yeah, multiple people reported it as like a sighting. Like people were saying that there's something going on above this building.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, and he said it. He said he didn't think it could have been a balloon because it was too close to the building. He said.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, it's really, really funny stuff. But we do have a winner on the large frame. It's Webb over at Heidi's Bar and Jolie Girl over at VFW Roseville. Both of them splitting up the large frame. And then we got Brune over at Shooter Saloon and Eatery taking away the coverall. Nice job to all the winners on this game.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty funny stuff.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I can't believe other people saw that too.
Yeah.
That makes it even crazier.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
yeah. He sketched it too. If you want to look at the sketch he made, it was kind of funny.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, it's pretty funny. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, that was the sketch right there. Yep.
Okay, so here's the wow. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's
Red
pretty
light,
awesome.
white lights. Okay. Interesting. I like how he drew like him and Yoko Ono right
Yeah.
next to it. It's like, yeah.
He's just pointing at it. He's like,
Oh
what?
no, that's May Pang.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is awesome. But
Wow.
of course, yeah, cool stuff going on with John Lennon on this day in history. But up next, a little bit more recently, back in 2014, the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. Excuse me, and it was an awesome mix of 70s hits. It goes to #1 in America, where it actually charts for 2 weeks at
Honestly?
#1.
Yeah, honestly, that's very solid. I feel like it's very deserved.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
agree. I mean, it was full of hits that had already charted, so I mean, it was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, like
It was
it's
like
gonna do
everyone
that.
was kind of just like, woo.
Yeah, and I think the way they used it in the movie was really good too. Like,
Yeah.
I think every song really suited the scene it was in. Like, they used it very well, and I think all of them were good songs too.
And then they really did like add to like either like the comedic part of the movies. Yeah, they really did choose like the best time for each song.
Yeah, no, I agree. So it's there was a reason everybody was super hype about all those different songs. It was awesome.
Oh yeah.
I remember even when I was a kid, I liked it a lot. The movie, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But, and I actually ended up getting. Because I had a iTunes gift card, I bought it
Yeah.
on iTunes, like the whole
Ah,
compilation.
that's awesome.
It was awesome. It was great.
I'm trying to remember because I'm trying to remember every song that was on there.
Yeah, no, there
I
was
can-
some good
I-
ones on the first one.
I know I can like say like a ton of them, but
Yep.
like not all.
Yep,
Let's
I think
see.
what should we call it?
Because I might think that I might mix up sometimes which ones are on two.
Yeah, the song by Redbone is my favorite from the first one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Come and get your love.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was a really good one. The second movie had a really good soundtrack too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Moon Age Daydream is a really, really good
Aw.
one.
Anything David Bowie, it's like
Yeah.
it was classic. And
Exactly.
I liked the scene that they had it in. It was fun.
Yeah.
Like yeah, Hooked on a Feeling, Fooled Around, Fell in Love. Yeah. I kind of forgot Spirit in the Sky was in that.
Yeah. It was kind of more in the beginning, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I Want You Back. Yeah. Was at the end.
I'm Not in Love was probably one of my favorite ones on there.
Yeah.
I
Cherry
really like
Bomb's
that
a
one.
solid one.
Oh yeah, 100%. Ain't No Mountain High Enough. I mean, that's just like a classic in its own
You
right,
have to.
too. Yeah.
Although I will say, I think my favorite use of Ain't No Mountain High Enough is gonna have to be in Remember the Titans.
Oh yeah.
Although like very solid use of it too.
100%.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, this is a really good soundtrack, to be honest. I really like this one.
Oh yeah. I mean, and then they really did add on with the second one.
Yeah, it's interesting because I don't know how they're gonna do the third one. Like, how is he gonna find like a third volume? Did he ever get a third volume from? his
No,
mom?
I know that he got the second one as
Yeah.
that gift. That was the
Yeah.
second one, but I don't know. You know, maybe he's gonna since he's like seeing all the with like all the Avengers and stuff. Maybe
Mhm.
they'll make him
Oh, that'd
an
be kind of
awesome
fun.
mix volume 3 from like some of the things that he missed while he was gone.
Yeah, if like Thor made him one before he leaves or something.
Oh yeah,
like
so he's
that.
gonna have like 80s like rock classics right
Yeah.
after next. Maybe.
Yeah, that would
Who
be kind
knows?
of funny.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have like because there's totally been people wondering that.
Yeah.
Where will Volume 3 come from in Guardians? All right, let's take a look. Doesn't look like people were really wondering about it, unless I just worded it really, really weird. Everything we
Yeah.
know about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Maybe we'll see how will Peter Quill get Awesome Mix Volume 3.
True. Yeah, we could do that. Let's see. But we do have balls continuing to drop on this game. We are only 2 balls away from the large frame, so hopefully we can get a good run-up at that coverall jackpot. Let's take a look at how close we are. We do have a cool DJ Tina taking away not only the line prize but the large frame as well. And we are unfortunately moving past the coverall jackpot. We're moving on to $22 on that must-go prize.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like this is how we're getting it. Awesome Mix Volume 3 looks to be taking a different format, as the next batch of songs is instead playing on the Zune MP3 player that Chris Pratt's Star Wars gets handed at the end of Volume 2.
Interesting.
So, okay.
So, Zune...
The Zune was like the
Yeah.
like the less popular iPod.
Interesting. So okay, so I wonder how he's gonna know what music to play. That's gonna be interesting to see how they explain that one. But that's pretty fun. But we do have another winner on the coverall. It's Bonnie over at Nisswa Legion taking it away. Nice job to you, Bonnie. That's funny. I wonder. So it was Yandu that gave it to him, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
That's hilarious. That's super funny.
Oh yeah, because Yandu got it for him, hoping he'd like come back.
Yeah, that's super funny. I wonder whatchamacallit, that
Isn't the Zune what Pam had originally in the office, and then like Dwight got her that case for it to make it unbreakable?
I think I know.
She
what you're
also,
talking about. Yeah.
he also, because it was when he was concussed after he went to help Michael.
Yeah, and he was like super nice to her or something.
Yeah,
Zune.
he even put on a bunch of like songs for her, but they were all in Russian or something like that, or German.
I know what you're talking. There was definitely a part where he got a case that was indestructible.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it was for, and it definitely could have been a Zune.
Yeah, I think it was Zune.
Let's see. That is because I know what you're talking about. There's tech website. No, that's the tech website. Yeah, I'm not too sure. That's funny though. But we do only got about 30 seconds left to get enrolled into this very next game, and we do have a nice jackpot to get after in this next game, over $15,000 and 50 balls or less to win, as well as the coverall jackpot, or not. Well, that is the coverall jackpot, as well as the large frame jackpot, I meant to say, and the line prize too. So definitely get enrolled, try and get a chance at these prizes, and in the meantime, we are going to be talking a little bit about some PGL stuff. You got to sign up at pgl.world to become a member of our league. I know it's a little shocking that you have to do that. PGL players, they compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter. It has a lot of really great stuff in it too, so definitely pay attention to it. But not only do they get all those awesome perks, but they also are able to log up onto the Pilot Player Connect app. It's a lot of fun. You can check up on the stream. You can also chat to people across Minnesota that are also playing some Pilot games. And you can also play on the sports squares that will come into effect this season when the Vikings start playing some games. It's it's a kind of a way to earn a few extra PGL points every week. It's kind of when the standings are close, it really helps out. I feel like in eliminating any close races that you might have with a few opponents above or behind you. So definitely keep that in mind. Always a lot of fun. But we have a lot of awesome stuff to talk about regarding the PyCon happening this year. And I'll let you take care of it after Fuzzy gets his props taking away the line prize over at American Legion Morristown. Nice job to you, Fuzzy.
Oh, yeah, but PyCon 2022 is happening on Thursday, September 15th. We're going back to the Ledge Amphitheater in Waite Park because we had such a great time out there last year. This year's special musical guest will be the legendary ZZ Top. Selling over 50 million records, the Rock and Roll Hall of Famers will be playing their hits at a very special private event just for you guys. So make sure you come on out and hear about all the great new products and games from Pilot Games. Meet the legislators and hear some great tunes. But even sadder to hear, though, PyCon is officially sold out. We sold out super quickly. You guys were so excited for it that you guys bought us up really quickly.
Oh, it was
well,
pretty fast.
not bought us up, but signed up very quickly. Definitely some awesome stuff. But yeah, thank you guys to everyone who signed up, and we can't wait to see you guys out at PyCon.
Oh, 100%. But of course, just keep in mind, just in case, you can always check up at pilotgames.com/PyCon for any more updates regarding the event. But we got a lot of new PGL members to give a quick spotlight to, and of course, shout you guys out. Maybe even send you out a little bit of extra luck for some of these games. Starting it off, it is Nico just now joining up with the PGL. Then we got Linda. Then we got Squirrel. Then we got Hot Squirrel. Interesting name. Then we got Atomic Jaffe, or Atomic Hoffy. I don't know. Then we got Renee Baby. Then we went Mad Mike in all caps. He's really mad. Rivers 61.9. Andes, ATNG. Then we got MX Brielle, Willie 25.28. 13.37 Matt. You know, I wonder if it's just like they're a historian and like they were just like 13.37 was like a really like meh year. Like it was just not good.
I wonder what happened in 1377.
I don't know, look it up.
Yeah,
I would like-
1337.
I would like to see what happened in 1337. Maybe it was just like a terrible year. It was just kind of like a
Yeah.
year of like, wow, everything went wrong that could have gone wrong. It's like like a plague just like rose up, all that type of stuff.
I'm saying this right now, Pompeii.
Oh, 100%. But we do have a winner. We got Funk over at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards taking away the coverall and, of course, the large frame as well. Nice job to you, Funk.
Yeah, let's see. Major events in
Yeah, in 1337. Yeah. Let's take a look. 1337. I'm going to say, okay.
Oh, yeah, the 100-Year War started. By convention, the 100-Year War is said to have started on May 24th, 1337,
Interesting.
with the confiscation of the English-held Duchy of Guyenne by French King Philip VI.
According to Britannica, that is the only interesting thing that happened that year in the whole world.
Yeah, it's like historical events in 1337.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, some European dudes did a thing.
On March 17th, Edward the Black Prince is made Duke of Cornwall, the first duchy made in England.
Nice. Okay. Nice for you, Prince of Wales.
Yeah.
Apparently that's all that happened, too.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 1337 wasn't made. Let's see,
pretty
what,
meh.
what we got for highlights? Do we have any highlights? That's all we're getting.
Dang. Yeah. Hey.
Wow.
It is. I agree. 1337 was pretty meh.
Yeah, pretty meh.
Yeah, no, I agree. Okay. Well, thank you for letting us know. I appreciate that. But up next, rounding off the end of our players list, we got Sandra D, Space Dust, Gottwald, and lastly, but not least, Sherry W. Definitely some awesome stuff. Nice job joining up with the PGL, everybody. Hopefully you're enjoying your new accounts and getting some jackpots and maybe even trying to mosey your way onto the PGL standings. It's getting pretty crazy on there, though. Players are starting to make their way to the 1 million point club, so you guys will definitely have to try a little bit extra to compete with these elite players. But speaking of them, I'm going to let you guys know who is in the top 10. But before I do, we do only have about 15 seconds left to get into this next game, so definitely get enrolled, try and get a chance at these prizes. And just so you know, you can earn points for the PGL if you have a PGL account and you play during those PGL specialty nights like MegaSota Game Night tonight and TwinsWinsDay every Wednesday night. And of course, we got a new PGL specialty night coming up this season with the Vikings. It is that Vikings game day broadcast. It's always going to be a lot of fun, and it's easy to remember because it's whenever the Vikings have a game. So it's either Sunday, Monday, or Thursday, and usually it's Sunday. But definitely some awesome stuff. Tune in for that this upcoming season. Is definitely going to be a lot of fun and a lot of PGL points flying all around. Hopefully a lot of points for the Vikings flying around too.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm hoping for the most.
No, 100%. I want to average like 40 points this season every game. But of course, I'm going to let you get into these player standings, and we're going to reveal who is now in the top 5. But before we do, we got Popcorn Pat over at Hog's Breath Bar taking away the line prize. Nice job to you, Popcorn Pat. But yeah, player standings ahead of us.
Oh, yeah, kicking off this player standing in 10th place, we have Panda over at the roadside with 326,000 points. In 9th place, previously unranked, jumping on into these standings, we have J-Stads over at TB3s with 345,000 points. In 8th place, holding on to that spot, it's Bucks over at Rustic Saloon with 349,000 points. With 358,000 points in 7th place, we have Diesel over at Eagle St. James. In 6th place, it's Sloppy over at Mullins Bar and Grill with 391,000 points. In 5th place, holding on to their spot, it's Devoided over at the roadside with 414,000 points. In 4th place, getting kicked back all the way from 2nd place, we have Bergar over at Rusty Nail Thief River Falls with 420,000 points. In 3rd place, holding on to that spot, we have Keeves over at Clearwater Corners with 444,000 points. In 2nd place, jumping in all the way from 4th, we have Keith over at Ibiza West with 493,000 points. But in first place, holding on to that spot, we have Forget You D over at VFW Austin with a whopping 563,920 points. Good job to all of our players in that top 10 of our PGL standings. You guys are definitely starting season 12 off right.
100% nice job to you guys. But we do have some location standings to get into. And officially, every single one of them is in the 1 million point club. It's pretty insane. I've honestly never seen this before with the PGL standings. Usually, it's a little bit all over the place. Like somebody will be in the 2 million point club at the first place, and then somebody will be like not even hit a million yet in 10th place, or even 7th place kind of thing. So it's pretty impressive. It's really competitive this season.
Crazy top 10.
Honestly, like Corner Pocket and Rice could easily be in like first place like in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, that is like crazy close all the way through and through. Actually,
it's actually like not too crazy. Like normally, like first to like 4th place is 900,000 point difference.
Yeah,
but now it's like 1st to 10th place. That's pretty insane. But we do have a couple winners. We got Ainge over at Mankato Bar taking away the large frame and the coverall too. Nice job to you and Popcorn Pat winning on this game. But of course, getting into the location standing, starting it off in 10th place is Corner Pocket and Rice with 1,054,000 points. 9th place is American Legion Fridley with 1,119,000 points. 8th place is Clancy's on Island Lake in Park Rapids with 1,143,000 points. 7th place is Rusty Nail over in Thief River Falls with 1,235,000 points. 6th place, we got Billy's Rockford with 1,259,000 points. 5th place is Miltona Liquor Store with 1,354,000 points. 4th place is VFW Northfield with 1,453,000 points. 3rd place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 1,717,000 points. 2nd place, we got Mabel Liquor Store with 1,765,000 points. But in 1st place, it is currently Poppers in Virginia with 1,918,000 points. Nice job to you guys in the rest of the standings, in the location standings. You guys are all doing some great stuff. But we only got about half a minute left to get into this next game of Skull Bingo. So definitely get enrolled, try and get a chance at some of these prizes. In the meantime, we got a little bit of Minnesota Wild news to get into, and I'll let you take it away. It's some pretty good stuff.
Oh, yeah. Marc-Andre Fleury is the unquestioned #1 goalie for the Minnesota Wild entering the 2022-2023 season. Both retirement on the horizon, the future between the pipes appears to be very bright in the state of hockey. Pardon me. Jesper Wallstedt, the 19-year-old Swedish goalie the Wild drafted in the 20th overall in 2021, stopped 125 of 133 shots he faced in 5 games for the Swedish national team at the World Junior Championship in Albert, Canada. 21 of 23 shots against Germany, 38 of 41 shots against the USA, 12 of 13 shots for Latvia, 27 for 28 shots against Finland, and 27 of 28 shots against Czechia. Deft in 8 goals in 5 games translates to 1.62 goals against average and a 9.939 save average. No goalie posted better numbers in both statistics, and he was named the top goalie in the tournament. That is crazy. Letting at max, the most shots he let hit in a game was 3. Yeah. That is crazy.
No, it's pretty awesome. And that was against Team USA, which are, they're pretty good.
Who took 41 shots against him. They took the most shots against him, and they got the most goals, which makes sense, but it was only by 1 extra goal compared to everyone else who he stopped in. Like, he either kept them to 1 goal or 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy.
Definitely some pretty crazy stuff. Looks great. Definitely excited to see him, get on the NHL ice. Hopefully he just continues to develop and continues to look good. Definitely would be some awesome stuff to be able to just have a secure future with Jesper Wallstedt. But of course, we do have our line prize winner in Corey over at Neeson's Riverside taking it away. Nice job to you. But as you guys know, we here at Pilot Games have teamed up with the Minnesota Wild. You can play the E-Tab game, Let's Go Wild, today at your favorite Minnesota bar. So definitely check it out. Let us know what you think. We do have a little bit of fishing stuff to get into for you guys. Happening over in Grand Rapids. This is updated by Explorer Minnesota and on August 18th in 2022. Northern pike action has been excellent in the Grand Rapids area, with lots of large fish coming from the deeper lakes with lots of forage. Just some of the lakes with healthy populations of pike include Big Split Hand, Pokegama, Swan, Big Winnie, Wabana, and Big Ball Club, as well as trout and coleraine. Cabbage, weed beds, rock beds, and areas holding bluegills are great places to start your search. Many walleye anglers fishing with live bait or trolling crankbaits are reporting tangles with pike. These fish can fight, so hold on and prepare for some long, powerful runs. Definitely some good stuff going on there. Hopefully one of you guys can hook up some pike and send us in a picture maybe. But we do have Joe over at Muddy Cow Oak Park Heights taking away the large frame, and Andy's over at Blue Line Sports Bar taking away the coverall. Nice job to you guys, all winning on this game. But of course, hopefully you guys can, take the advice from the fishing report, become better fishermen, and just, make Minnesota the largest concentration of fishing skill in the world.
Is it not already?
I don't know. I feel like if I were to say, what would be the area with the most fishing skill just concentrated? Oh, man, I'm going to say Japan.
Actually, yeah,
I'm
probably.
gonna say Japan.
Maybe.
I feel
What about that one? Isn't there that one tribe that literally just lives on the water, and I think they can even hold their breath for longer than the average human being.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's that in the world?
Let's see.
It's either I would say, I don't know. I feel like some European people would probably be pretty good at fishing too.
Yeah, a tribe from Borneo known as the Bajau are considered sea gypsies for good reasons. The peaceful tribe has made a life revolving around water for years. Traditionally, they made homes on small boats, spending their days out on the water, relying completely on their fishing gear to sustain life.
Okay, yeah, that has to go to them.
Yeah.
They have to have the most fishing skill for sure.
Yeah, probably, because I've seen I think I saw a video of they literally just kind of swim for their entire life and just kind of catch fish.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I'm not
and
gonna
I think these might also be the people that also fish for eels constantly.
Wow.
Where they just kind of gather them into a basket.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to them. I feel like I was just kind of going off on Japan because they have really, really good seafood. So
They do.
I was just like,
I think they might be a close second.
Yeah,
with
no.
maybe tied with Minnesota.
yeah, Minnesota. I'm for sure that.
You can't have all them lakes without. You can't have all them lakes without being good at fishing.
100%.
It's just a
100%.
guarantee.
I feel like Michiganders, they're okay at fishing, but it's fishing is more of a drink beer and fish kind of thing.
Definitely here it is, because
Yeah.
that's what's most of my friends that fish. That's their favorite way to do it, obviously,
Exactly.
or the only way.
It's my favorite way to do it,
Oh,
to
man.
be honest.
It's you kind of have to.
Yeah.
But see, the trick is you really have to make sure you have that stocked cooler so you could stay out there longer.
Oh,
I
100%.
want to get a really massive one, but they're so expensive.
Get a ton of Lunchables. Double it as bait and food.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yep.
Then you just make one of the pizzas, and then you put it on the hook.
Exactly. Put those little ham slices on there.
Oh, those
Already
fish
looks like bait.
Oh, those fish would go for that, neon orange cheese that they put in that.
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's literally just artificial orange block.
Oh, I remember trying to bite into it sometimes. Ugh.
It didn't taste right. It
No.
had a consistency closer to overcooked pasta.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, which is gross to say.
But it was almost the sharpest of cheddar somehow.
That was Velveeta. It's
Yeah.
literally Velveeta, probably.
Yeah.
Man, it's not good for me. I know that. But we do have Jim Jean over at Willie's taking away the Lion Prize. Nice job to you, Jim Jean. I gotta say, with that Velveeta cheese, that makes some crazy mac and cheese. I
It
can't
does
even
though.
lie.
You can't I don't know if there's a better instant mac and cheese out there.
Oh, instant wise? No, I don't think so.
Except for I saw this one bucket. I think I sent it in for Ian. It was the big it was it was a 5-gallon bucket of instant mac and cheese that you could buy at Sam's Club or Costco.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
insane. I think see, I wouldn't even put the Annie's mac and cheese over it either, because it's
No.
just it's wholesome good. It's
Yeah.
it's not wow, I can eat a bucket of this good. It's good, but it's just good because it's healthy.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what I mean?
wow, I can eat a bucket of this because it won't put me in a coma.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm it's good mac and cheese, especially if you add a little extra cheese in it. But it just won't beat Velveeta, dude. Velveeta's just a little different, to be honest with you. What? Oh, you looking at a little ranked list of some instant mac and cheese.
I just want to at least see if there's
Okay, they tried 7 brands.
okay.
Okay, BuzzFeed did it, but I think I like Taste at Home better. Okay, wow, they gave Kraft an 8.8
out of 10.
I don't know about that.
Whoa, did they just say it's the number 1?
Yeah, they did. They said it's best in show. Interesting.
That makes I
What?
don't know. It doesn't even have them ranked.
Oh,
wait, okay,
there we
yeah, it
go.
is. Okay, so what we looked for in the best boxed mac and cheese.
So they said they were looking for some cheese sauce, the noodle shape and taste.
Yeah.
We go back down and see what, and they were the noodle shape and texture and the overall appearance as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is
So
pretty
our
interesting.
favorites. While we tasted 7 different brands, only 2 really stood out to us as macaroni fanatics.
Oh, that's the clickbait. I want to see all 7.
Yeah. Best almost homemade Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised. I feel like Cracker Barrel is a pretty good brand, to be honest. For food.
And plus they make it with so it's a sharp cheddar.
Okay.
Although I will say, I feel like if you're making a mac and cheese, you can never just use one type.
Yeah. No, I agree. I like putting just a ton of cheeses in there, to be honest. But we do have a couple winners. We got Back over at VFW Brooklyn Park and Unforgiven over at Broadway Bar, splitting it up with Brizo over at the Underground Bar. Nice job to all the players on that game, taking away a win. But we do only have about a minute and a half left to get into this next game. So definitely get enrolled, try and get a chance at this next game and the prizes that come along with it. But we do have a little reminder for you guys to take some pictures and share them with us. We love to get pictures of you guys playing Pilot games, whether it's, of course, taking a huge picture with a huge jackpot. We love that. Or just taking pictures, hanging out with you, your family, and your friends. We love seeing those too. You can share any pictures on Facebook by sharing it on Facebook with the hashtag PilotGames or by emailing it to jackpots@pilotgames.com. So definitely some cool stuff. And we actually have Wheels taking away a huge jackpot on her player pictures. And we'll flash it up right now.
Nah.
That's right. Her shirt does say, nope, not today, but,
The jackpot said otherwise.
yeah, the jackpot definitely did say otherwise. So definitely some awesome stuff. Nice job to you, Wheels, taking home that huge jackpot over $80,000. But we got a little bit of Minnesota Vikings news to get into. And the Minnesota Vikings are upgrading their quarterback room behind Kirk Cousins. Tom Pelissero, an NFL Network insider, reported on Monday that the Vikings are acquiring Nick Mullins from the Las Vegas Raiders in exchange for a conditional 2024 7th-round pick. The Vikings have since announced the trade. For the conditions of the trade to be met, though, Mullins must be active for at least one game in 2022. Some interesting stuff going on with that. But Nick Mullins, I mean, he's a proven backup quarterback. Like he can come in for a game and be able to, put up some decent stats at least, and just continue the flow of the offense at least. It's not like he makes crazy terrible decisions. It's not like he's a crazy terrible quarterback. But yeah, I think he'll be good. I think he'll be good as a backup quarterback, to be honest.
And it's definitely something we needed to have more depth with with quarterback. So
yeah, and honestly, I kind of wanted us to pick up Cam Newton, to be honest.
Is he free? Was he a free agent currently?
He's a free agent right now.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I honestly think he would have been nice.
That would've been a pickup.
I think like him being able to mentor Kellen Mond, like that would have been pretty cool. But I think also Baker Mayfield would have been cool if we would have been able to get him as like a backup. Because honestly, Baker Mayfield, like, he's one of those guys where it's like, oh, he might still be like top 15, top 20 quarterback in the league. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's a decent quarterback. He's a starting quarterback. So
it's
one of those things. If we were able to get him for like a 5th round pick, even, like, why not?
Exactly.
Like having like a bona fide, like, good backup quarterback.
Or it's
like,
basically like having 2 starters.
yeah, it's worth a lot in the NFL. So I definitely think that there's a little bit of a miss there, but I think Nick Mullins, I think he's good enough. I
definitely get the job done.
Yeah, no, I agree. So definitely some cool stuff going on. It looks like we have a video of Kevin O'Connell actually explaining the trade for Nick Mullins. Maybe we can take a look at if there's a little text there, but we do have a winner. Oh, hey, Sarah Money over at VFW Austin. I did not even notice that. $465 going out to Sarah Money. Nice job to you, taking away a nice line prize on that one. Sarah Money over at VFW Austin. And that was a really, really nice one.
That was
Kind
awesome.
of like right under our noses right there.
know.
Come on now. That was awesome, though. Hopefully we can get out this one. 43 balls or less to win. We're actually right on line for it. If we can hit it right now. Johnny 2K, not looking like we're going to make it. Oh, that's okay. We can get the coverall jackpot. We just got to hit this large frame as soon as possible. Maybe even, hit it at the same time as the coverall. You never know.
2 for 1.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do it. This is possible. Let's take a look, though. $29 on the line as well as over 15 grand right here.
Ooh.
No, not going to go for it. That's okay. $43 moving on for that must-go prize. But, yeah, so apparently he explains the trade for Nick Mullins. Also, he provided some injury updates on Irv Smith Jr. and others. So we'll have to take a look at that later and see what exactly he was talking about. But we do have Andy's over at Blue Line Sports Bar and Joe over at Muddy Cow Oak Park Heights and Ollie over at Nisswa Legion, all of them splitting up the large frame. And then we got Joe over at Muddy Cow Oak Park Heights taking away the coverall. Nice job to you, Joe. But yeah, definitely some awesome stuff going on with the Vikings. But as you guys know, we here at Pilot Games have teamed up with the Minnesota Vikings for the ETAP game, Vikings Victory. You can pick out a letter in the skull bonus and win some big prizes, so definitely some cool stuff. Check it out. Let us know what you think. But we got a little bit of happy hour standings to get into, and we haven't been updated it. We haven't been able to update it since I think a couple weeks ago now.
Yeah.
So I'm not too sure what's going on with the problem with that, but hey, we still got them from a couple weeks ago, so we're going to go over them. And when we bring back the update to these standings, it's going to be pretty crazy when we get back to it. I feel like, I don't know. I have no idea how the top five is even going to look.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little interesting, but I
Yeah.
can't wait because I think it's gonna be switch up galore.
Oh, yeah, 100%. So, but I'll let you take away the players because it is looking pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, starting us off in 10th place, we have a 3-way tie between Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, and Jay Surma over at Grumpy's Bar and Grill Roseville. They're all tied with 10,000 points. In 7th place, it's Dustball 75 over at Charlie's Sports Bar and Grill, tied up with Tesla over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, and Kirby over at American Legion Fridley. They're all tied with 11,000 points. In 6th place, we got Lucky Ride over at South Street Saloon with 12,000 points. With 13,000 points in 5th place, we got Chica over at William McCoy's of Andover. In 4th place, it's Billany over at VFW Blaine with 15,000 points. In 3rd place, it's Olars over at Anamia Vets Club with 17,000 points. In 2nd place is Brother Nate over at Carboni's Pizza Sports Bar Burnsville with 20,000 points. And in 1st place, for right now, it's Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 38,000 points. Good job to all our players in those standings, and we can't wait to see what they look like soon.
Oh, 100%. Nice job to you guys. But for the location standings, we got in 10th place, the Dugout Bar and Grill in Bethel. 8th place was a 2-way tie between the Barrel House Bar and Cafe in Coon Rapids and William McCoy's of Andover. 7th place, we got Carboni's Pizza and Sports Bar in Burnsville. 6th place, we got VFW Blaine. 5th place was Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop. 4th place was American Legion Fridley. 3rd was VFW Spring Lake Park. 2nd place ended up being Anamia Vets Club. And 1st place for now is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. So nice job to all the top 10 locations getting into the top 10. It's going to be crazy to see where everybody's sitting at once we update the standings. But we do have a little bit of celebrity birthdays to get into. And we actually got a pretty big list of them. So I'll let you start it off.
Oh, yeah, starting us off in 1912, we have Gene Kelly, American dancer, singer, actor, choreographer, and film director, known for An American in Paris, On the Town, and Singin' in the Rain.
That's right. Yeah, Singin' in the Rain is probably the biggest performance I know him for. Pretty cool one. Definitely a pretty big icon. But we do have Cold as Ice taking away the line prize, $80. Nice job to you, Cold as Ice, over at Municipal Liquor Store in Ackley. Another back-to-back line.
Yeah,
line win.
that was.
Oh, was it? Okay, yeah, it was a back-to-back line win. That was pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Jeez, that is pretty insane. Nice job to you, Cold as Ice. But, of course, happy birthday to Gene Kelly. Definitely some pretty cool stuff. Let's take a look if there's, like, any other random stuff about Gene Kelly. Gene Kelly.
And Singing in the Rain is a song he did, right?
Yeah, it was a performance in a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely pretty cool stuff. Why is Chris Evans supposed to play Gene Kelly or something?
That'd be cool.
Wait, no. Really? They're gonna make a movie about Gene Kelly? Oh, he's gonna play whatchamacallit. That's hilarious. So he's gonna play him in a developing film project produced by
cool.
John Logan. That's pretty awesome. Cool.
I guess if I got another look at it, maybe I'd be able to tell if he looks similar to Chris Evans.
Yeah. I feel like I guess I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
mean, with
without
the
the
hair.
beard, he probably will look a little bit more like him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like what's that one dude that plays Poe Dameron?
Oh, yeah, and also Moon Knight, Oscar Isaac.
I feel like he would have been a better pick.
Oscar Isaac would have been a really good pick, but isn't he just he's in a movie? I think he's filming something now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That
that's
might be
tough.
why.
Is honestly he looks pretty much
Maybe
like him.
even like Tom Hardy.
Tom
a little
Hardy?
more,
I
yeah.
can see that.
Yeah, a little more than Chris Evans.
Yeah. I think Chris Evans will probably look a little bit more the part once they start doing things.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's an interesting one. Oh yeah, I see someone down here put Hugh Jackman too. I can
Hugh
see
Jackman shaved.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could definitely work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Gene Kelly looked like he had a little bit of a broader face.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could definitely see Hugh Jackman too. But we do have a couple winners. We got Charty over at Chart House. We got Frog Hair over at Cabin Bar, both of them splitting up the large frame. Then we got Joe over at Muddy Cow Oak Park Heights taking away the coverall. Nice job to you guys. We are going to take a quick break for this next game, so we'll see you guys in a sec.
Hey guys, and we love giving out jackpots all the time, and just this past weekend we gave out a bunch of different jackpots, and let's just get it started.
All right, well, on Friday, the first one out went out to Frex over at Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids, taking home $782.
Then we had a loin over at Woody's Bar and Grill, taking home $34,990. Surprisingly, wasn't the largest jackpot of this weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
That is craziness. Well, next up on Friday, we also gave one out to J.W. Breer over at Shoreline Restaurant, taking home $1,491.
Then we had Jimmy over at VFW Northfield, taking home $701.
Nicely done. Then we had Puddle 72 over at Moe's, taking home $721.
Yeah, good job. We also, on Friday, the last jackpot on Friday, went out to Chanta Duo over at Chanticleer Pizza Maple Grove, taking home $1,014.
Nicely done. Then Saturday got started off right with 6-9 BLT over at Lookout Bar and Grill, taking home $1,548.
Then we had C. Matt over at HR Pesties, taking home $708.
Then we had Jeffrey over at Municipal Liquor Store Twin Valley, taking home $708 as well.
Yeah, then we had Puddle Jumper over at Moe's, taking home $602. Definitely a great name right there.
Yeah, nicely done. And then Saturday got started off with what turned out to be the biggest jackpot of this past weekend, Pepper over at Moose Lodgeway Park, taking home $35,894.
Whew, what a great jackpot. Then we had Player over at Leon's Riverside Pub, taking home $10,263 to end off that Sunday. What a great weekend of jackpots, and hopefully this upcoming weekend we can have even more. But while you guys are playing, remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. And we got another game of Skull Bingo coming right to you guys in about 10 seconds. But when we left off, we were talking about some celebrity birthdays, and of course, Gene Kelly is born today in 1912. So happy birthday to Gene Kelly, just known for his legendary performances all throughout his history, and of course, most notably probably for the movie Singing in the Rain. It was a really good one. Happy birthday to you, Mr. Gene Kelly. But up next, in 1929, it was Vera Miles that was born, an American actress. She's known for Psycho and The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance.
Oh, yeah, definitely awesome.
Yeah, 100%. Happy birthday to you, Mrs. Vera Miles. But we do have a line prize set at $72. We got the large frame set at $4,957, and we got the coverall jackpot at $15,607. Oh, wow.
And actually, looking back at that last game, I think we just gave out 3 line prizes in a row.
Yeah, we did.
Wow. Yeah, that third line prize that went out, it was to Cracker over at Tootsie's, taking home $77 on that line prize.
Awesome.
We also had that large M going out to D Vikings over at Beer Stew in River Grove Heights, taking home $20. And that coverall went out to Cracker again over at Tootsie's, taking home $30 on that coverall prize. Definitely some awesome stuff in that game 15.
Oh, awesome, for sure. Nice job to you guys. But we do have Andy's over at Blue Line Sports Bar. Lars over at Anamia Vets Club, the Bears over at Carboni's Pizza, and Webb over at Heidi's Bar. All of them splitting up that prize on the line. Nice job to you guys. But we do have the large frame still available at 43 balls or less to win. Over $4,900 on that one. And the coverall jackpot is still available at over 15 grand in 50 balls or less to win. So let me try and get at these prizes. We got a player already 3 balls away. Sugar Nels is making a run at it. But happy birthday to Vera Miles, born on this day. But up next, we got an athlete.
Oh, yeah. Next up, born in 1942, we have Nancy Ritchie, American tennis player, was in the Australian Open in 1967, the French Open in 1968. Definitely some awesome stuff and a very good career.
Yeah, 100%. Happy birthday to Nancy Ritchie. But up next, in 1946, we got Keith Moon, a British rock drummer known for being in The Who. Awesome stuff. Happy birthday to Keith Moon. It's a pretty cool name. But we do have Brioon over at Shooter's Saloon and Eatery taking away the large frame. Nice job to you, Brioon. But, of course, happy birthday to Keith. Up next, though, we got a pretty legendary singer.
Oh, yeah. Next up, born in 1949, was born Rick Springfield. Born Rick Springthorpe, Australian singer. I actually didn't know he was Australian. Known for Speak to the Sky, Jesse's Girl, and an actor in General Hospital from 1981 to 1983. I didn't know that. And 2004 and 2008 as Noah Drake.
That's pretty funny. I knew for his original appearance. I didn't know he came back in 2004.
I can't believe he came back
for
around
4 years.
Yeah.
Dang, that's pretty funny. But we do have a couple more winners. We got Jack over at Eagles Awatana and Cracker again over at Tootsie's taking away the coverall. Nice job to you guys and the rest of the winners on this game. But yeah, so Rick Springfield in General Hospital. I actually want to see his reappearance.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe he'd go back.
I know, that's pretty funny. Let's see, General Hospital. Oh, okay. That's so funny. So this is his reappearance on the first part. That is so funny. Oh, no.
For a second, I thought when it said that he made the appearance, I thought he was the one character who played himself on one of those shows.
Yeah.
Like several times.
No, it's Noah Drake is the name of his character. That's hilarious. So he came back. He looked hilarious in his comeback. It was awesome.
There's some angles where I get a real like Nathan Fillion kind of vibe going on.
He looks more like Keith Urban.
in that picture, yeah. There was a specific one where he went to lot like Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion. No, I think it's the one with his arms like crossed. Younger.
Yeah, look at the one with the jacket and his arms crossed.
Oh,
yeah. A little far away.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, no, Rick Springfield, kind of like in this too.
Yeah, just a little.
That's hilarious. Yeah, Rick Springfield doing Rick Springfield things though.
That's awesome.
Yeah, 100%. So happy birthday. But up next, born in 1965, we got Roger Avery. He's a Canadian-American screenwriter, director, and producer, known primarily for his work on Pulp Fiction.
Wow.
So yeah, pretty cool stuff. I wonder, so he must have been the producer, screenwriter, or something for Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Roger Avery. I wonder what else he might have done.
Yeah, because I feel like that's a pretty big movie for him not to have work on other films.
Did he co-direct
with Quentin Tarantino?
Quentin Tarantino?
I feel like he would have to done that.
Let's see. Let's take a look.
Or maybe he did some of like the screenwriting for it as well.
Yeah, he collaborated with Quentin Tarantino on Pulp Fiction, for which they won Best Original Screenplay at the 67th Academy Awards.
Wow.
Interesting. I didn't know that Quentin Tarantino collabed with somebody for that movie.
Yeah, I didn't know because I feel like usually they say something about that in like the at the start.
Yeah. Look, director Quentin. So director was technically Quentin Tarantino was the sole director, but the story was indeed a collaboration between Quentin and Roger Avery.
And honestly, it's a really good story. So
yeah,
I wonder how
dude.
much. Yeah,
100%.
So that's obviously the biggest part of the movie that people like is the story the story that's going on with it.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Wow.
So he did. Okay. So Avery's story named Pandemonium Reigns ended up forming the foundations of the Gold Watch chapter of Pulp Fiction, with further scenes written for True Romance, also reworked for use in the opening of the chapter, the Bonnie situation.
So, do you think the starting scene of the Gold Watch was written by him originally with what's his name? I always forget his name Christopher Walken talking to young Bruce about where he kept the gold watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was really
That was
funny.
all Roger Avery.
Yep. Thank you, Roger.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. That's super funny stuff. But we do have a winner. It's Pizza the Hut over at Cowboy Jack's Apple Valley, taking away the line prize. Nice job, Pizza the Hut. But we still have the large frame over $5,000 and 43 balls or less to win. And we got the coverall over $15,000 and 50 balls or less to win. So let me try and get a chance at them. We got only a few more balls until we are starting to hit that coveralls, or not coverall, but large frame. So let me get in on that jackpot. But in the meantime, we got a couple more celebrity birthdays to throw at you guys.
Oh, yeah, and this one's a fun one. Born in 1970, we got River Phoenix, American actor, known for playing as Little Nikta as well as in Stand By Me.
Awesome. Happy birthday to River Phoenix. Definitely a really cool one. Obviously, brother of Joaquin Phoenix, who has been really great recently.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, all throughout his career, he's had really great movies.
And I think early, like, River Phoenix was one of, he was really good friends with, Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Throughout childhood, too,
Yeah,
as well.
I think that's right. Because he was in, whatchamacallit. I think he was actually, like, in something with Keanu Reeves.
I feel it might have been several movies, and they just kind of, like, gained a friendship from there.
Keanu Reeves movie. Let's take a look at what it was. But we do have Joy over at Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 taking away that large frame of $26. Nice job to you. But they did it was a movie. Oh, I thought I said it was directed by River Phoenix and Keanu Reeves. That would be hilarious. But My Own Private Idaho is 1991. It was American independent adventure drama film. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was loosely based off of a Shakespeare story. That's pretty funny.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But we do have a winner. We got Joy over at Tasty Pizza Hanger, again, taking away the coverall. Nice shove to Joy and Pizza the Hut. Yeah, definitely some pretty cool stuff. Apparently, it's a pretty sad story about friendship and finding a home.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Apparently, I'll have to check that out.
I wonder
to be
if it's
honest.
on anything.
It doesn't look like it.
That's
It
always
looks like
sad.
you can rent it on YouTube or Amazon Prime. Honestly, renting on YouTube isn't that bad.
Really?
Yeah, I rented once a while ago, and it was nice. It was really easy.
You get
It was
same picture quality?
Yeah, no, it was really good picture quality actually. Yeah,
Okay.
and it was I think $3.
Oh, well, I will say, because on YouTube, usually you can go up to 1440p now and stuff.
Yeah.
now.
Well, no, actually, they have videos that are 8K and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, no, they have full wide resolution. They have every resolution on YouTube.
That's a lot
available.
better than what you can usually because I don't like how on most streaming websites it doesn't give you the number, but it gives you low, medium, high quality.
Yeah,
And
YouTube
I
started
know,
doing that too.
I know for a fact high quality is always just 1080p.
Yeah,
off the
it's
bat.
720 or 1080 or
It's
something.
come on now.
Yeah, 1080
That's why on YouTube I go to the custom. Where it's
it's advanced.
Yeah,
Yeah,
advanced.
exactly. No, I definitely agree. But it's really funny because it's 1080 is just the baseline now.
Yeah, that's
or 720 if you're doing a live thing or something like that.
But I should never be seeing 360.
Oh, 360 or 480. 480 is weird that you have that, but it's okay. It's good enough, I guess.
But 360 is just
360
heinous.
360 is pretty bad. 360 is 2008 YouTube.
Yeah, 360 is what I was playing Mario Kart on and
Exactly.
with the old GameCube.
Yeah, exactly. So 360 is a little, but 720 and up, that's HD. So I'll take it. 720. If I'm watching a movie and I bought it and it's in 720, then I'm okay, come on.
No, I'm upset.
I'm expecting 1080 or Blu-ray quality.
Exactly.
If
So
I'm
once
buying
Blu-ray
it.
came out, it's okay, we need to step up everything else on the DVDs.
Exactly. But of course, we were talking about River Phoenix because it is his birthday today. And I wonder how old would he have been today?
I'm not sure.
Let's take a look. I'll look up River. Maybe they have some stuff about him since it was his birthday today.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's see. But if you guys don't know who River Phoenix was, he was an American actor and musician. He was the older brother of Rain Phoenix, Joaquin Phoenix, Liberty Phoenix, and Summer Phoenix. So there's a whole family of them. He had no formal schooling, but he showed an instinctive talent for the guitar.
Oh.
Yeah, and he was in a lot of good movies. He was in Stand By Me, which I think is probably his most known.
Yeah, he was really good in that.
My Own Private Idaho is his most popular one, though.
Really? That's one I'm about to watch. I never actually knew he was in The Last Crusade.
Interesting.
Which I think that's the Indiana Jones right there.
Yeah, with Sean Connery in that. I
Yeah.
didn't know he was in that either.
Wow. I wonder who he played in that. Wait, I think he played young Indy in that.
Really?
He had to have played young Indiana Jones at the start of that movie.
That would make sense. No, yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I have no doubt in my mind. That's pretty funny. Yeah, no, he totally did. Let's take a look. Yeah, no, he did.
Ah, awesome.
Indiana Jones. Yep.
Yeah, I had just thought about that. I was like, that's
Yeah.
the only thing where I think he would have been like old enough to play that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's pretty funny. I remember kind of what he looks like too. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's super funny though. But other than that, yeah, he was in a lot of fun like little movies though and stuff like that in the 80s especially, when he was a little younger. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Happy birthday to River Phoenix. Definitely a really good actor during that time.
Oh yeah.
But of course, up next we do have. Before we get into up next though, we got D Vikings over at Beers Tube Inver Grove Heights taking away the line prize. Nice job to you, D Vikings. But in 1974, we got Ray Park, a Scottish actor known for the G.I. Joe movies, being in Slayer and Star Wars.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Slayer.
Yep, 100%.
I'm trying to remember that one. I don't think I remember Slayer.
Oh, really? No, it was like
Oh,
random.
and he
kinda.
also is Darth Maul. He
Yeah.
is like, yeah, he's a physical Darth Maul,
Yeah.
and then he voices him a little.
Yeah, it was funny. I actually saw this clip of him. He was like at a random like event or something.
Oh, he
and
does it
was
all the
doing-
time.
Yeah, and it was awesome.
He-
I was like,
he-
this is great.
He literally like goes to like all the Comic-Cons and stuff, and then like every single Comic-Con, there's just like a circle that forms around him.
His interesting discography in his movies.
No,
I
I hope not.
But yeah, he has
I
he has
hope
G.I.
not.
Joe. He has he was credited for being in Solo.
Oh, I think
Interesting.
I think I remember seeing something about that.
Huh. That's some some pretty interesting stuff. But yeah, definitely pretty cool stuff.
What's that last name? Ooh.
But we do have Bone and E-Dog both
Ooh.
splitting up the large frame. Then we got Kenny over at Friendly Inn taking away the coverall. Nice job to you guys. Let's take a look. Okay, so apparently. Oh, okay. So there's this other film he did about just like kind of the behind the scenes stuff apparently.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Ray Park, pretty cool stuff. Happy birthday. Definitely played a pretty good role, especially with Darth Maul.
Oh yeah, I like that. Every time he goes to like a Comic-Con, a mob just forms around him and gives and they hand him a staff.
Exactly. It's
That's
like
awesome.
do the twisty thing.
And every time he's just like, okay.
Yeah,
He wants to play Darth Maul again so bad,
Oh,
and I
I'm
think
not
he might be
surprised.
playing him in whatever live action thing we see of Maul next.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool, 100%. But happy birthday, Ray Park. Pretty cool stuff. But up next is a really big one for today.
Oh yeah, born in 1978, we have Kobe Bryant, American basketball guard, NBA champion in 2000 all the way to 2002. One was 09 in 010 in 2010, the NBA MVP, and in 2008, an 18-time NBA All-Star, LA Laker, and Olympic gold in 2008 as well as 2012.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
100%. Nah, super decorated dude. I mean, 3 championships in that first whatchamacallit spree he had with
Yeah.
Shaq, 2000 to 2002. And then he won 2 chips on his own in 09 and 10 with Pau Gasol as his main right-hand dude, and that was a really fun one. He only got 1 MVP in 2008, which was interesting. But, yeah, I mean, 18-time NBA All-Star, huge stuff. Really cool stuff. Happy birthday to Kobe Bryant. Obviously, he's treated as one of the best players of all time, and very deservedly so. So definitely some cool stuff. Happy birthday to Kobe Bryant. I think my favorite Kobe Bryant little moment thing was when he dropped 81 on the Raptors, and he made this little skit with Jalen Rose.
What did you just say?
He dropped 81 on the Raptors. Yeah, 81 points. It's the second most points in NBA history. It's insane. The dude is.
That's just not okay.
The dude is that is stupid.
I
to me.
actually didn't know that one.
Yeah, and that was in modern NBA too. It's something that's how did that happen?
No, because I think the most points scored was a that was
100 points.
yeah, but
And
that was
Wilt
way back.
Chamberlain.
Yeah.
It was way back. It was 100 points could never be replicated again.
Not by a single player.
No,
obviously.
not by saying no. But it was just insane. But Kobe dropped 81 on
in
the Raptors
modern day.
In modern day,
with
NBA,
we're
yeah.
talking everyone's on this advanced sports science. Everyone has the shoes to get everything right.
And I think it was 2008 when he 2006 on 28 of 46 shooting.
That's
7
still
of
less
13
than
from
20
three.
years ago.
Yeah, It's stupid. It's ridiculous that he did that.
Wow.
No, I mean, it's one of the best individual performances ever.
Oh, yeah.
But we do have a winner. It is, Ron Burgundy over at VFW Crystal taking away $308. Nice job to you, R. Burgundy. That was a really nice one taking that one. But, of course, we still have the large frame jackpot and the coverall jackpot both still available. But, yeah, so Kobe Bryant, super crazy player, 81 points, probably one of my favorite moments. And whatchamacallit. But there's this little skit that he did where the dude that was guarding him during that game, he saw him at a restaurant right before he was about to order, and he was like, "Oh, hey, what's up, Kobe?" And he was like, "Oh, hey, Jalen, how's it going?" And then the server came up, and he was like, "Oh, sorry to interrupt, sir, but what do you want to drink to start things off?" And he was like, "I'll have a martini with 81 olives." And the waiter was just like, "Huh?" And Jalen was just standing there like. Kobe was just like smiling at him. It was like a little sports center
and, the problem is it was like Kobe's got like one of the smiles where it's just like contagious. Like some people in like NBA and like sports history, it's just like they're always like just like a fun presence on the court, on the field. And Kobe Bryant was one of those people to where he just loved cracking jokes with people.
Exactly.
And so man, although I would be a little upset hearing that. I'd be like
100%. I'd be like jumping over him at the table.
I'd
jumping
be like,
over the table.
for one, that's not even like optional. You can't put 81 olives in a martini.
Exactly. I was like, that is not possible. You did not really mean that, sir.
No.
That's so funny. But yeah, no, it was. I'll have to show you the commercial after because it was a pretty funny one. But of course, Kobe Bryant, really great player. We do have Patty Money over at VFW Brooklyn Park taking away the large frame and the coverall. Nice job to Patty Money and R. Burgundy both winning on this game. But we do only have a couple minutes left to get into the next game. So mosey your way on over to the enrollment button and try and get in on some of these prizes. But, yeah, Kobe Bryant, definitely some crazy stuff. We'll go down as honestly, like he's for sure a top 10 NBA player.
Oh, yeah.
I just think the argument is whether he's top 5 or not.
I feel like, but a lot of people will definitely argue top 5 though.
No, it is a very common argument. Like he is very arguably top 5, and I think depending on your criteria of what you're looking for in a player, I think he'll shift in and out of the top 5.
Yeah,
and just kind of depending on what you're looking for and kind of how you're defining on what makes a great player and stuff. But I mean, he has the resume, he has the statistics. He has pretty much everything, so it is something that not a whole lot is keeping him outside of the top 5.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like, just a whole legacy that he had.
Yeah, especially with the fact that he won, rings in 2 different, spurts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he went, back to back to back with Shaq, which is okay, he had Shaq. And then that's a pretty big deal. And it's okay, that was low-key Shaq's team during that time, too.
Oh, yeah.
But then he came back 10 years later, won 2 more championships basically on his own back-to-back.
Yeah.
And he had a great supporting cast, don't get me wrong, but there were better teams in the NBA at the time.
There were teams with at least there were more than one certified star. Mm-hmm. And when there was Kobe was doing it, he was really kind of the only major star on the team.
Yeah, exactly. Other than Pau Gasol, he was also a superstar. But Pau Gasol, next to Kobe, he was really good, but he probably wasn't the best center in the NBA. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say he was the best at the time, but he was definitely top. He was an elite player for sure. But before I go further after that, actually, with Pau Gasol, I feel like he was kind of he gave you the Dirk treatment. If you had him on your team, where it was he's crazy offensively, nobody can really stop him. But defensively, he suffers a little bit. He's a little bit slow. He's a little bit, he kind of has that European basketball player style. Whereas Dirk primarily,
where it kind of looks like Bigfoot kind of coming down the court a little bit. Yeah,
and he's huge, but he's a 6'11", dude that just can't move too well.
Trying to go down the court.
Yeah, he's not a let's see, what's another player I can kind of compare him to that's a little bit. I don't know, like just like slow European 6'10" dude, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like just like that's how you would describe him. But whatchamacallit, Pau Gasol, he was great, and Kobe Bryant obviously during that time was great with him too. But happy birthday to Kobe, definitely a really cool one. Up next though, ironically on the same day, I didn't know this from earlier, but in 1988. Jeremy Lin was born. He's an American NBA player, known primarily for playing for the New York Knicks during his time there. But we do have a winner. We got Gary, we got Snowfie. Gary is playing over at Moose Lodge Waite Park, and Snowfie is over at the Sunset Grill. Nice job to you two splitting up that Lion prize. But yeah, Jeremy Lin, really funny stuff. He played with Kobe for a little bit on the Lakers too when they had like the worst team ever, and that was a really fun time. But yeah, Jeremy Lin, primarily known for Linsanity. He was crazy for like a season or two.
And everyone just thought it was never going to end.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. Linsanity was a real thing. And he was great. Like, he was really, really good during that time.
It was like actually like an unbelievable moment where like even people who didn't watch basketball were like, oh, wow, this is going on.
Yeah, no, it was really, really cool stuff. So, hey, Jeremy Lin, awesome stuff. He's still like a good NBA player, to be honest. He's just kind of like a role player at this point in his career, but hey, he's still pretty good. I know he was playing overseas a little bit, and he was like going crazy overseas.
Really?
It's one of those things where Did
he have a second Linsanity over there?
Yeah, low key. Yeah, he was averaging like 27 points a game, I think.
Dang.
Yeah, he was doing pretty good, but let's see.
What league was he in?
He was in the Chinese league, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, he was playing for Beijing Ducks. And I think he's right now still on the Beijing Ducks.
Oh, okay.
No, he last played for them. I think he's a free agent right now, low-key.
Oh.
But yeah, he was really good.
I didn't know he went to Harvard.
Yeah, he did go to Harvard, and that's why he actually had trouble getting into the NBA. Because he went to Harvard not for basketball. He went to Harvard just for like a degree.
Oh, yeah.
And when he tried to get drafted and stuff, he didn't have much luck. He went undrafted. And then there's a whole story about how he ended up playing for the Knicks. Yeah. Like he had to work really hard to get on the Knicks. It was crazy. I mean, he wasn't like a super athletic dude. He wasn't there was nothing super crazy about his game that stood out.
Yeah.
So like it was kind of hard to get noticed at that level. You know what I mean? But he ended up getting in, and he had a crazy, like absolutely crazy first few games and stuff, and just kind of ended up sticking around for a while. But yeah, so 2011 was when he had that Linsanity season, and that was a really crazy season for him. But we do have about a minute and a half left to get into this next game, so we're going to get into it, hopefully get some of these prizes out. But yeah, happy birthday to Jeremy Lin, though. Super cool stuff. But that was the last celebrity birthday on our celebrity birthday list. So happy birthday to all those celebrities, and happy birthday to anybody who may be celebrating their birthday out there right now. But we got a little bit of Timberwolves news to get into, and it's actually some pretty good news.
Oh, yeah. Anthony Edwards looks like a monster in summer workouts. That's a word from the most respected Minnesota Timberwolves beat writer / columnist, John Krasinski. I've had some conversations with Wolves people over the last couple weeks here, and now who have been around Ant, who have been looking at his workouts with him and have seen him close up and seen the work that he's putting on his body, his game, and everything else. Krasinski began on his podcast, The John Krasinski Show. The reports have been pretty glowing.
Yeah, awesome stuff. Yeah, I saw that a little bit too, that he's been putting on not a lot of weight, but putting on a little bit of weight on his frame. Which is surprising because he was a pretty muscular dude even going into his second season. So it's interesting.
Getting leaner.
Yeah. So hopefully he has a pretty good season going into this third season. It would be pretty cool to see him make a pretty big jump, in skill. So yeah, pretty cool stuff going on with Anthony Edwards. Love to see it. To see it for sure. But we do only got about 10 seconds left to get into this next game. In the meantime, we got the Twikings standings to get into. And obviously, it's what you guys earn points for every day from 12 to 1 for that lunch hour broadcast. But I'll let you take it away from the players' perspective because they got some crazy stuff going on.
Oh, yeah, starting us off in 10th place, previously 9th, getting pushed back. It's T-Bone over at Poppers with 40,000 points. In 9th place, previously in 10th, jumping forward, it's Juicy Loser over at VFW Columbia Heights with 42,000 points. In 8th place, we have Tez over at Poppers with 58,000 points. With 79,000 points in 7th place, we have Red over at American Legion Fridley. In 6th place, it's Caribou over at Cooper's Restaurant with 87,000 points. In 5th place, kicking off that 100,000 point club, it's Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 103,000 points. In 4th place, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 111,000 points. In 3rd place, it's Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 117,000 points. With 129,000 points in 2nd place, we have Sinbob over at Bedrock. And in 1st place, holding on to that spot, we have Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 134,000 points.
Nice job to all you players on those standings. You guys are doing some awesome stuff. But we do have Iceman over at Forever Burma's taking away that line prize. Nice job to you, Iceman. And this was a movie back a little bit a while ago. But I think it was what I think this movie was about it was a mafia movie, I think. If this is the one I'm thinking of, that is correct. No, I think oh yeah, no, this is the movie. When Michael Shannon was in it, and he was kind of the main dude. Yeah, no, he was a contract killer in Family Man.
No,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah,
Is that what you're thinking of?
Yep.
I don't think I've seen that.
And this is actually a true story, I'm pretty sure. And he was his nickname was the Iceman.
Wow. And neither his wife or his daughter had any clue about his real profession.
Yeah, no, it's pretty crazy.
Wow.
It's a good movie. I think Chris Evans was in it. Yeah, Chris Evans was in it. Ray Liotta, James Franco,
yeah.
Winona Ryder.
Oh, Winona. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's all I need to hear.
It's a good movie. It's straight up a pretty good movie. So I would definitely recommend it. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Mr. Freezy.
That's so funny. I forgot all about this movie until I saw that name. I was like, oh, snap, the Iceman. But, of course, nice job. Oh, wait. Not only I'm just completely glazed over the line jackpot. $147. Nice job to you, Iceman. That's crazy. Well, we do have Dylan over at Riverboat Depot taking away the large frame. Nice job to you, Dylan. And on the coverall, we have $32 for the must-go prize. We got a couple players, a couple balls away. But in the meantime, we just got done with those player standings. We're going to move on to the location standings for the Twiking Zone. But before I do, we do have Dylan over at Riverboat Depot taking away the coverall. Nice job to you, Dylan. But starting it off, in the location standings, at 10th place, we got Floppy Crappy over at Pokegama Township with 50,000 points. 9th place, we got Cooper's Restaurant in Egan with 52,000 points. 8th place, it is Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, it's with 79,000 points. 7th place, we got Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent with 86,000 points. In 6th place, we got Our Place on 3rd and Faribault with 100,000 points. 5th place is VFW Blaine with 141,000 points. 4th place is Poppers in Virginia with 160,000 points. 3rd place is Corky's Bar in South Haven with 216,000 points. 2nd place is American Legion Fridley with 259,000 points. And 1st place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 350,000 points. So good job to all you locations and players. You guys are all doing some good stuff out there. But we do have a little bit of something else to get into. And this one is pretty good. Jordy and I were honestly looking at it earlier, and we were like, wow, this looks awesome. I'll let you take it away, though, because it looks really good.
Yeah, we're looking at a new Minnesota State Fair food. And this one is the Deish Kabzib. It's a sweet refreshment. It's a coconut lychee colada made with a blend of coconut milk, lychee syrup, lime, and mint, served over ice. It's vegan, and it's a new vendor, and you can get it over at Union Hmong Kitchen, and it's at the International Bazaar, South Wall, West Corner, and that sounds really, really good.
Dude,
Any drink with like a little bit of mint in it and anything like that sounds really good.
Oh, 100%. I mean, like, something like that, like, 100%. Just give it to me at this point.
Look at that.
That looks great.
It's even garnished with a little bit of mint on top.
100%. Man, I really want to make it to the fair this year just to try and get to the International Bazaar.
That's how just that one area. Everything, all the foods that have come from that specific area, I'm like, that looks really good.
No, I agree. Hey, it's right next to the haunted house.
Ooh,
That's
an awesome. You guys have a haunted house at your state fair
That's pretty awesome.
in like the summer. That's awesome.
I mean, I feel like whatchamacallit, they should do that more. I feel like haunted. Like, I don't know. I feel like haunted stuff that's a year-round thing. It doesn't need to just be Halloween.
I know they definitely don't have one at our state fair, or at least our county fair. At least.
Yeah. What state fairs does Michigan have? Michigan State Fair?
I don't know where our state fair's at, honestly.
I don't know. No, they do have a state fair. I don't think I've ever been to the Michigan State Fair ever.
No, I've only been to county fairs.
It opens up September 1st
Oh,
in Novi, Michigan.
interesting.
I had
That's
no
an
idea.
interesting time for a state fair.
Oh, wow. So, wait. Low-key, it's not funded by the state anymore. So, the Michigan State Fair is an annual event originally held from 1849 to 2009 in Detroit, the state's largest city. In 2009, the governor declined to fund it because of other priorities. That's hilarious. That's really, really funny. So, we just straight up were, like, bumming it with state fairs, I guess.
And Whitmer's still the worst one we've had, apparently.
Yeah, come on now. She hasn't defunded the state fair at least.
I know.
That's crazy. Oh,
I
yeah.
want our state fair.
The Michigan State Fair's 10th anniversary since it's come back because we stopped it for a few years. And so I think this is like a private thing. I don't think the state does this anymore.
Nah, that's messed up.
That is pretty messed up, to be honest. Wow.
How do we not have our own state fair in Michigan?
Wow. That's so crazy. Michigan is, wow. That's crazy to me. Yeah, how are you a literal United State of America and you don't have a state fair? Like, that's a every state thing. Like, every single state has a state fair.
There has to.
Wow. Wow, I mean, it's a thing, but, like, it's not from the state anymore.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Man, that sucks.
Oh, and then there's Texas that has 4 of them.
Yeah, no.
Basically regional fairs.
Yeah, no, Texas is insane. They have a ton of fairs that go on. They literally have a fair dedicated to, like, fried food.
Apparently Michigan has 2.
I wonder if they made a new one. Interesting. Michigan, both of them not funded by the state.
In fact, the first of the 2, the Upper Peninsula
Oh, that makes
State
sense.
Fair, is happening this week in Skanaba. The second of the Michigan State Fair, understandably, happens in the Lower Peninsula, but hasn't always been in the same place because it got defunded.
Yeah, here it is, the Big Tex Choice Awards. Each year, state fair concessionaires fry up tasty and unique foods for a chance to become a finalist in the annual Big Tex Choice Awards competition. I think they changed the name. I don't know if it was Big Tex when I was there.
Oh, man.
I for some reason, I don't remember it being that name, but I could totally be wrong. Because I remember my teacher telling me about it in, like, 5th grade.
No, man.
Oh, it was established in 2005. Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome stuff. But
Food looks good.
yeah, no, it's pretty awesome. It's insane. Like, it's literally just fried
Like
everything.
Strawberry bites.
Yup.
Oh,
Wow, that looks crazy. But we do have a minute and a half left to get in this next game. So definitely keep that in mind. We got some awesome prizes on the line. This is the last game of the broadcast for Skull Bingo. You guys will have some more Skull Bingo coming to you guys from 6 to 6:40 right after this. But keep in mind that if you're playing during that time, none of the points account for, like, the happy hour standings. So you won't be earning more points for the standings. You'll just be playing some bingo. Which isn't a bad thing, to be honest. It's not a bad thing.
hey.
But whatchamacallit, but just letting you guys know that are trying to look for points on the standings. You won't be getting them anytime after 6. But yeah, pretty cool stuff going on with state fairs. You guys over in Minnesota are lucky. I feel like the Minnesota State Fair, like, that, it's a thing even I know about, and I've never been to it. You know what I mean?
I want to go so bad.
Like, it's a pretty big deal over there, I feel like. So good for you guys.
A Juicy
honestly.
Lucy sounds really good right now.
100%.
Oh.
So cool stuff going on with the state fair and its food that they got there. But we do have movies released today. And in 2013, The World's End came out. Was that the bar hopping one?
Yeah, it was the bar hopping one with the trio that usually do, like, Hot Fuzz.
Yeah. Simon
all
Pegg
that.
and Nick Frost.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, like, it was like the whole thing is like, the world's ending. We got to go to the pub.
Yep, that's pretty fun. Oh yeah,
Or
Martin
I think
Freeman
it was
was
like
in it too.
I think it was like a thing of them trying to visit all the pubs or something.
Before the world ended, I think. Let's take a look at what the thing is. So. Oh, yeah. So in the film, 5 friends return to their hometown to reattempt a pub crawl they failed 23 years earlier, only to discover the town is in the middle of an alien invasion. So basically, like, the whole time they're like, trying to, like, complete a pub crawl that they failed all the years ago.
So it's like so it's kind of like in Shaun of the Dead when it's like we got to get to the Winchester.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's awesome, though. I love it.
I like that even better.
No, I agree. It's pretty
yeah.
cool stuff. I think I've seen it. I don't really know, to be honest.
No, I think it might be the only one of those three that I
Yeah.
haven't. I can't tell you the entire plot to.
Yeah, no, 100%. But it's a cool one. I've definitely seen bits and pieces of it because
Yep.
I think it might have been on cable for a while.
Aw.
But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Happy birthday, The World's End.
Oh, yeah.
2019, though, Angel Has Fallen came out on this day. And wasn't that the Olympus Has Fallen sequel?
It
or
was
prequel?
the last one that had recently came out.
Okay, so
in which
the third?
Yeah, the third.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we had Olympus, London, and then Angel. This
Yeah.
one,
Are they any good? I haven't seen any of them.
Olympus Has Fallen is better than White House Down.
Okay.
So-
yeah, no, I
okay.
knew I knew that.
They came out at the same time, and Olympus Has Fallen was a more like serious approach to
Yeah.
it, and it was pretty enjoyable to watch. London Has Fallen, Olympus Has Fallen had some cool like aspects to it.
Yeah.
Same thing, it's like an action movie, cool instances. Other than that,
It's kind of like like a good movie, like to
it's
see
like
in the theater.
it's like a movie where you can tell exactly how the ending's gonna go, who's a bad guy, who isn't,
Yeah.
at the very like 5 minutes, even when it's not introduced that they're a bad guy.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look. So Olympus Has Fallen. So are they like planning on releasing more?
I don't know. I guess maybe I would hope not.
Have you seen the last one in it?
Yeah, I've seen all 3.
Okay, I gotcha. So did the last one kind of end like it ended, or did it have a little bit of a?
It kind of ended. There's some things that are
Some
like
loose ends.
introduced with like in the movie that I don't exactly remember if they got tied up.
I gotcha.
But I don't really remember if I don't think they left anything up for like another movie.
Oh yeah, Night Has Fallen. It's coming out. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's coming out. So wow, and new movies have been released every 3 years since then.
Yeah.
So it's actually set to come out soon.
Really?
Yeah. So wait, hold on. Let's look it up because now I'm kind of interested.
That's crazy. I didn't think they would be making another one.
It's literally called the Has Fallen series.
Mm.
Interesting. Gerard Butler lawsuit might be delaying the movie. Jeez, Gerard Butler. Come on.
Get it together.
Yeah, get together. Everybody's waiting for this movie to come out.
It's the release of the year.
Yeah, come on. That's hilarious. I guess I'll have to watch the first
Morgan
one, maybe.
Freeman's still gonna be in this. Dang.
Interesting. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. We do have some winners. We got Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hanger taking $122 on the line prize. Just Ab over at Winterston Sartell taking a double win on the large frame and the coverall. Nice job, Just Ab, and of course Crazy Kid for swooping in and doing Crazy Kid thing. I'm not even surprised you
yeah.
won that, to be honest.
You can never be surprised at like anything with that. You get like I'm never surprised when I see like Crazy Kid, Mad Dog, all these big time players. They just randomly swoop in, even if I hadn't even seen Crazy Kid's name yet. Tonight,
Yeah.
and he just came in out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, okay, my one win for tonight. I'll take the line prize, I guess.
Yep, toodaloo.
Yeah, exactly. That's just how they roll. I respect.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know how they do it. I respect it though. Yags is kind of the same way.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's honestly
But-
I think the Ballman fight like that is like the peak of
Like,
that.
He is that. They are like that, like family, because they will literally send it. It's like, hey, we're here to get a jackpot, and then like a minute later, it's a jackpot goes out to them.
Exactly.
They like bragging rights. The second we find out from a producer that they brag to us,
Oh yeah.
and they win.
Yeah, no, it's hilarious. It's super funny. I feel like it's crazy.
That was
it's
like
crazy stuff.
that was like the that was a bingo equivalent of Babe Ruth pointing out his home run.
Yeah, for real. It's like, oh, there it is. It's going over.
Yep.
It's so funny. But, yeah, no, it's crazy what they do day in and day out over here.
Oh yeah.
But, of course, we do only got about 50 seconds left to get into the last game of the broadcast, Lucky 4 Bingo. So definitely keep that in mind. Over $30,000 available on the line in this next game. That's right. Ben's just checking in and being like, yeah, Yags is him.
Yeah.
he's him. But, of course, we do have a little bit of PGL standings to blast through for you guys really quick, just to let you guys know who everybody is and where they're at on those standings. But I'll let you take it away, starting with the players.
Oh yeah. In 10th place, we got Panda over at Roadside. 9th place, it's J-Stads over at TB3s. 8th place, it's Bucks over at Rustic Saloon. Over at Eagle St. James, we have 7th place Diesel. In 6th place, we have Sloppy over at Mullins Bar and Grill. In 5th place, it's Devoted at the Roadside. In 4th place, we got Burgar over at Rusty Nail Thief River Falls. 3rd place, it's Keeves over at Clearwater Corners. In second place, it's Keith over at Biza West. And in first place, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to you guys. But we do have a chance at this mega jackpot. We got to be perfect now. Let's see. Nah, not getting the mega jackpot. That's okay. We're moving on. Let's see a major. 2 balls away. We got to be perfect. Nope. Moving on. Let's see if we can get the mini jackpot. 3 balls. Let's see. Ooh. Irish Party and Windy. Come on now. Ooh. Okay. This is the last one. Nope. Moving on to the must go. $5, but that's okay. We got a few players already 1 ball away. But we got to load this day in history. On August 23rd, 1947, the first Little League World Series Championship game, the culmination of a 3-day tournament in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, features teams from Pennsylvania. And yeah, the Little League used to be only Pennsylvania at this time.
Fair.
Yep. Before roughly 2,500 fans, Maynard, a team from Williamsport, defeats Lock Haven 16-7 to win the title at Original Field. Although it is called the World Series, 11 of the 12 teams in the tournament are from Pennsylvania. The outlier is a team from Atlantic City, New Jersey. But we got Windy over the waterfront taking away the win. We got 6, 14, 64, and 71 for the 4 lucky numbers. Nice job, you guys. But yeah, interesting stuff with Pennsylvania. No, the 1 outlier is from New Jersey, just because why? Like, okay, I guess we got to let him in.
Yeah.
But, of course, we do have a little bit of a player spotlight to get into, and I'll let you take it away.
Oh, yeah, we are currently spotlighting Mad Dog, who's always taking home some money. And he's playing over at Boudreaux's Bar 2 when he took home a jackpot of $18,372. And everyone who plays at Boudreaux's Bar supports Granite City Lumberjacks, Inc., Minnesota. And their mission statement is to provide an atmosphere that will enhance the development of top junior hockey players from around the world.
Awesome stuff. It always just leads us right back to whenever you guys play pilot games, oh my goodness, I can't believe I choked on that. I fear that this happens all the time.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not even going to lie. Okay. All right. Take a breath. When you guys play pilot games, your community wins. Okay, got it. Have a nice night, everybody. See you guys later.
There it is. 53 balls.